Hello and welcome to Teams of Scoria, everybody. How are you doing, Nicholas? I see you have been streaming a lot of Crusader Kings 2, 3, something.
3, Crusader Kings 3. Yeah, I've been streaming. It's been pretty exciting. We got subs today for the first time since you have to do like 7 days of streaming before they let you do it. But Crusader Kings 3 has been going well. At my first game, we were playing in Wales. Didn't go so well. Got conquered by the English. But now we're playing down in Central Africa, the glorious county of Udalan. And we formed... It's been a long journey, but we formed the Empire of Mali, which we've renamed the Empire of Mali Kai. Yeah, and it's going to go well. So the goal of the campaign is to unite Africa, and I'm going to reform my religion to make ritualistic cannibalism a tenet, and then I'm going to invade the papacy and capture the Pope and eat the Pope, and that's going to be the end of the campaign.
That sounds lovely.
Oh, it's going to be great.
Yeah. Oh, what about you, MrMouton? What's up?
I went to the DMV today. Got my license. Ooh. I am officially Florida man. Very excited.
Wow.
Fantastic.
Wait, you passed the test?
I didn't have to take the test. I already had an Ohio license, but nice one. Yeah. Make fun of my color blindness. Go ahead, ableist Steve.
Wait, what? I wasn't being ableist. I wasn't making fun of your color blindness. I was making fun of you being stupid. Just kidding.
Wow. Ed, you're clearly jacked up on something. Destiny, how's it going with you?
I'm great. I'm ready to go.
You're way too alert for getting off a plane.
I love flying. It makes me energized.
I can tell. Well, let's do this then. Where last we left our party, you were in Cauldron. You were scouting out a ruined base, a ruined town, and had found a small base in there that looked like it had a couple dozen people, maybe. And you were looking for maybe a way in, maybe to figure out where the loot is, maybe figure out where the leadership is. Why don't you guys take it from here?
Just to catch us up, I'm sorry, because we missed last week. So the reason why we're here is because we're searching for magical items from Scoria, and this is a group of people that's been wandering these lands, a group of miscreants that have been wandering these lands, pilfering small cities that we believe possess a lot of magical items on them. Maybe not major magical items, but a lot of minor magical items. Maybe a couple major ones, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. They've been specifically going around looking for magic items, right?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Okay, and then, so we were outside Cauldron. They set up like a little barricade, obviously wary of invisible infiltrators, such that if we crawl over the barricade, people would obviously be alerted. They've got 2 guards posted up front at the entrance that isn't barricaded. And then we were just outside of this, basically scouting this whole area, and there's like a central building, I think. It's like 100 feet in or something. It's more than 15 feet, I remember, where like the important people are held up right now. And then I think
I don't think we know where the important people are. There's like a few tents, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
There are tents, and then there's one burned out tavern.
Yeah, I remember that we had a conversation about whether or not we could cast spells at the people from like outside.
Yeah.
But that tavern was too far in order to do it, so we have to figure out a way to get inside.
So I think what we were going to do is we were going to go back, rest for the night, and I was going to redo spells. Then we're going to do this again.
We can do that, yeah, but we need a plan.
Well, we're going to send in the mouse. The idea is to try and work out where the cleric and the wizard are, right? And then we come back the next day. We do all the invisibilities, we use silence to get over the barrier, and then hopefully you sneak in and just kill the wizard and the priest in their sleep. And then we can take a fight.
And then, for a bit of meta thing, assassinating people in 2E is actually an instantaneous thing that can be done. Assuming no interruptions or whatever, right?
What do you mean by assassinating?
Like, you can actually cut somebody's throat in their sleep, whereas in 5E you would make an attack at advantage or something, right? Yeah.
If they're asleep and it's more or less a guaranteed thing, there might be some sort of roll to see if you make some sound or if they wake up or if they scream in the process. But generally speaking, it's a pretty straightforward murder.
Yeah, if I cast silence on like his boots, for example. Probably.
Yeah.
Yep, good.
Yeah, if he's in a silenced area and he can't make noise and the person's asleep,
yeah,
and it should be fairly fine. Maybe if you're like trying to murder some like 10th level warrior, he'll get some sort of check to, you know, some sort of star sense going on. But generally speaking, it should be straightforward.
Good shit.
Okay, so I think we need to go like... did we end like just at the edge of the barrier, ready to call it a night? We're going to walk back into the plains and camp for the night, right?
I think you're all invisible presently, so you whisper and hold hands and make some small movements here and there and slowly slip back out into the plains.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we had a camp, right? I guess it's where the circle is.
No,
That was the tree that you wanted to meet at.
yeah, that's where we're gonna meet
that
at.
was
Our
the
camp was
tree.
down in the Bogwood, I think, wasn't it? The northern part of the Bogwood.
Yeah, it's pretty
not-
far though.
That's too
like,
far, yeah.
Yeah,
That's like a
that's where we
day's
camped.
hike.
That's where we camped last time. So
We'll go to the tree.
Okay, I guess we'll go to our tree. Sure.
You
do
make
we
it to the
feel
tree.
do we feel safe camping here though, knowing that they're sending out scouts?
We're gonna be invisible. By the time we wake up, we'll still be invisible.
Wait, how long does that invisibility last?
One whole
24
day.
hours.
Oh.
So we scouted for 4 hours. We'll probably sleep for 10. We'll wake up invisible. Should be
Does
fine.
mean that we can't light a fire, though. Unless we use the darkness stone to sleep. No, because they could still see the smoke. Well, actually, if there's no light, they won't see the smoke, right? We could just put the darkness stone out.
But they
and we
will
could-
see a ring of darkness.
Yeah, but not if it's... I mean, like, we wait for it to go dark, and then we take the darkness stone out and light a fire and sleep.
I
by the
think it's like
fire.
a different type of darkness. I think it's like a. I would have guessed it would be like a Vanta black darkness where like you can.
Yeah, I mean, I
perceive
suppose. I mean,
that.
Yeah, but
I
unless
guess,
it's like a full moon or some shit, it should still be like pretty indecipherable in the distance, right?
Yeah. Do we need a fireplace? Do we
depends
need like
how
a
cold it
campfire
For
for one night?
Are we? We are in September, so you could probably make it without a campfire. What do you have to eat?
We have
rations.
good
Rations?
Yeah, we
You
have
get good
we have
beers.
good
You don't
beers.
need fire to make food. I guess you guys can just curl up on the ground and go to sleep as soon as the darkness falls.
Okay, we still keep him watch, though, right? Oh, no, because we've got the
We're
candle.
invisible.
Yeah, we've got the candle.
There's no reason to be watching.
You'll
if we're
stay invisible even after you fall asleep.
Yeah.
I would assume.
Okay.
It's not concentration or anything like that, Neal, so...
Right, but I didn't know if there might be a line in there about being unconscious or whatever.
There's not.
Until the recipient attacks any creature or 24 hours has passed. That is correct. Yep. Okay. Right.
Imric,
Yes, brother.
I'm going to memorize nap. You're
Mm-hmm.
gonna cast your spells. I'm gonna nap you like we did before. Then I'm gonna go and rememorize. I'm gonna memorize a different spell. Like you're memorizing a different spell. That's fine, right?
Okay, so are we... I'm invising everyone again, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so I cast Invis in the morning on one of us.
Correct.
Then I can relearn it and cast it again. Then you nap me. And then I
Yeah.
cast it for a third time and then relearn another second level spell.
Yes. Neal, can I cast a nap on him and then relearn another spell?
Like, wake up in the morning, memorize your spells, cast snap, and then memorize more spells?
One more spell. Yeah.
How many spells do you need to memorize when you first wake up?
I will only literally need 2 spells memorized today.
So 2 second level spells?
I actually only need 1 spell memorized today. Only 1. Because
Okay,
I'll
so
need.
you'll wake up,
I'll wake
memorize
up,
a
nap.
second level spell.
Yes.
Takes 20 minutes. Cast it, no problem at all.
Correct.
Memorize it again. Takes another 20
yeah.
minutes.
Memorize a different spell. Different second.
Memorize a
level,
different spell, sure. That's fine.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so whenever you're ready, I'll nap you, and then I'm going to rememorize a new spell.
All right, so I will time it so I get up slightly earlier than you.
Hell yeah.
I'll cast the invisibility on, I'll cast it on Tyrael first. Then I will relearn invisibility and cast it on me. And then I'll wake you up and say, all right, learn your spells. You can nap me now.
Wait, do you have enough to cast invisibility 4 times?
3 times.
3 times.
Don't we need it 4 times? Don't we need it to be cast once on the mouse?
Are we casting it on the mouse?
I'm not going ahead without. No. Yes.
Wait, couldn't you get it 4 times last time?
No, I could do it 4 times. It just means that I don't get... Like, I was going to keep, like, 1 invisibility for backup, or...
I mean, if they're surrounding the whole thing with a barricade and they know there are invisible people out here,
Yeah, we might. Yeah, we'll.
then
we'll
of
do
course
it
they're
4
gonna have
times.
some clear zone. They must, right?
What do you mean, some clear zone?
Like a zone of clear invisibility or whatever, right?
I don't think they're gonna have that.
No,
That's
we
like
agreed
high
last
level.
time that they're not going to have that because it's incredibly high level. Even the castle didn't have that on some windows. Which
Wait, the castle did have that though.
not on every window. Remember, you were able to go out the second floor
Oh
window.
yeah,
and
not
you were
every window,
fine.
but it had some, right? What about like alarm
Yeah,
or
but
whatever?
it's-
We're not worried about any of this.
Okay, well they could. They probably will have alarm. There's no, but silence should break that. Like if you burst the alarm but have silence on your dagger, it shouldn't go off.
Yeah, take 4 invisibilities. Today we're just scouting, so we shouldn't be fighting. We'll put invisibility on the rat.
All
I'll
right,
silence the rat as well. He'll run through and it'll be fine.
Okay. Neal, do you want me to go through the specifics of this, or can we?
Yeah, just briefly.
Okay,
unless there's a
so
problem.
so I've got 2 color sprays learned from today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna wake up in the morning. I'm gonna cast Invis on Tyrael.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna learn Invis, cast it on Tyrael, then relearn it and cast it on me. That's within 40 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna wake up Anton, who's gonna learn Nap and cast it on me.
Mm-hmm.
Then after the Nap wakes up, I'll learn Invisibility again, cast it on the mouse, and then
No,
relearn
cast it
for-
on me.
Then relearn it a 4th time and cast it
Yeah.
on Anton. So then I'll just have the 2 color sprays left and no second level spells.
And casting invisibility won't break invisibility, so you can do it on yourself first.
Yeah,
Get a lot of
Okay.
mileage out of this nap spell, huh?
Yeah,
it's a good spell.
Yeah, it's super strong.
That's getting nerfed in the next 2-week Koibu campaign. He's already got it written down.
All right, so my spells for the day are color spray times 2. That's what I've got.
Okay.
My spells will be silence, speak with animals, 2 cure light wounds, and entangle 2 lights.
Perfect.
And I'm gonna have climb wall, open log. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Well, here you are in the Tether Wilds, all invisible, your gear packed up, your mouse in hand, looking out at the burned out town of Cauldron in the distance. You can follow each other through the tall grasses, someone in the lead, everyone else following the path they make as you approach town.
Yeah, that's fine. Never mind. Okay.
All right, stay close, everyone. Make sure you hold on to each other's hands until we get there.
Hold my hand, Tyrael.
Yeah.
Okay, we know the way. Like we were there. I mean, I guess we were like a couple miles out, Neal, so it probably doesn't take too long.
Takes you a couple hours maybe to get back, moving carefully, trying to avoid being seen and leaving tracks. You know, you don't want to accidentally make a path that goes right to where you are. So you're going to, I would expect, take your time to try and move over as much difficult terrain as possible to hide your trail. And a couple hours later, still in the morning, you arrive at the outskirts of Cauldron. Are you arriving from the west again or from the east?
Think from the east, which was the opposite side to the main entrance, right?
Thought the entrance was to the east.
Well,
Okay.
there are entrances from 3 different directions, so...
Oh, okay, the entrance to the actual camp has 3 different entrances as well?
Yeah, the camp was sort of in the center of town, in like a courtyard area, which had 3 roads coming into it.
Gotcha, okay.
I mean, I don't think it matters too much. We basically we don't want to approach from one of the main entrances.
Yeah, we'll be
We probably
staying
wanna-
off-road regardless, so...
So I guess
Okay.
we come from the south then.
Sure, you can pick your way through the small streets of town, arriving on the south side of this. And there you find the confluence of roads, the barricades that have been hastily drawn up, and a camp that is in the process of breaking down. All the tents have been torn down and are being loaded up onto a couple of wagons. There are men on horseback sitting around keeping an eye on things, but the party is fairly close together. You see maybe 20, 25 soldiers standing about, a couple of officers, some servants, some camp followers.
Can we see the wizard and the priest? And do we see Cal Bromstrom? I'm looking for somebody in armor missing the end of his nose.
No, none of these people are to be seen anywhere at the moment that you arrive.
Is the
so
one
this-
tavern inhabited at all, or does it look pretty empty? Are they pretty far away from it, or are they kind of gathering the camp around it? Like,
The camp is breaking and setting up in the middle of the street, but you can see that the tarp, the cloth that hangs in the doorway of the tavern, is sort of flapping in the breeze as if people have been moving in and out from it. Like part of it's hooked over an old nail, making it easy to move in and out of. Looks like people are actively in the building.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'd point out to my two brothers. I think it makes sense for the two important guys to be hanging outside that tavern. Yeah.
Yeah, probably, but I'm not sure now's the best time to try anything.
Yeah, of course
We
not.
could,
So what do we do? Do we just follow them?
And wait for
well,
them
in
to set
theory,
camp, or
Yeah.
we could sneak in there. I could silence the whole room so nobody would hear the commotion that's going on, and we could just fight. It would be kind of risky, but we could just fight the wizard, cleric, and the, I guess, knight inside.
the whole
Everybody else
camp
looked
is
busy.
alive right now. I feel it would only take a single man entering or leaving to see all of us in there, though. No.
Yeah, it's too risky, because who says they're in there on their own? They could be in there with 5 guards.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm not even sure we could take them in a straight fight.
It would be less than straight. They would be silenced, but
Yeah.
it only lasts a turn. I mean, I could entangle the whole camp for 10 minutes, but yeah, this probably isn't the greatest idea.
No, let's follow them, and then, we might be able to catch them when they're setting up camp the next night, or, we could probably scope out where the priest and the wizard and the lord are staying if we follow them.
Yeah, that sounds good.
You watch from the rubble as most of the camp moves out. Not all of it. Of the 20 to 30 people that you see in and around, about 15 or 20 of them head out. And there are riders and there are foot soldiers and there are some pack animals pulling some wagons. And they head out on the east road in the direction of Misty Rapids.
So we were watching this whole time. I would assume for hours as they were packing stuff up. Did we see any items being packed in that would catch our eye? Any weapons? Any armor? Nothing.
No, if that stuff was packed up, it must have been packed up before you guys arrived, because they've been probably packing since you guys woke up as well.
Yeah.
But you will see that not everyone leaves. There are a pair of officers that head back into the tavern after the last people have packed up.
How many
And
people
then the
left?
You just saw the 2 that head back into the tavern. It's unknown if there were already other people chilling and waiting in there.
I meant
Okay.
the camp. Did 20 guards leave with items?
Yeah,
already?
15, 20, somewhere around there, because there are people on horseback that are riding around, so there's already some that are missing. It's hard to get an exact count of anything right now.
Having seen everybody moving around here, how many people does it appear this camp is? Because I think initially our estimates were around 100. It sounds like it's a little bit smaller than that. What do we think? I mean, I understand there could be more in the tavern, but...
Your best guess was somewhere in the 20 to 30 area of people in this camp. I think
Okay.
you had expected maybe 50 total people.
Oh, okay,
And
gotcha.
the numbers were a little less than you had thought.
Okay, and how many have left then? So it sounds like there's maybe not too many left then. Let's say upper limit there was 30. How many would you say have left?
I think he said 15.
15, 20.
So
it
we
could
would
be-
assume 5 to 10 left.
No, 10 to 15 left. Well, yeah, I suppose if 30 is the upper limit. Well, now that we've got the silence, do we even need the mouse? So first question is, now that there's less men here, if we wanted to just walk through one of the main entrances invisible, would that be easier now?
The barricades have been returned to their positions, but there's no one standing around. The great courtyard where the camps were set up is empty. The only people that you're surely aware of are in the tavern or are scouting around on horseback outside of the town.
So is there no official entryway through the barricade? Every
The
time
barricades,
someone
you
wants
can
to
just,
leave.
pick it up and move it, and then
Yeah,
move
yeah.
it back every time you want
So-
to go in and out.
Okay, so remind me, why do we need the mouse? Do we not just cast silence on Tyrael's dagger and then he can go in and scout for us?
Yeah, that seems to be the case, right?
It doesn't seem... Yes, but I think if we are going to fight now, it seems like an ample opportunity later. If, say we scout and everything's fine, I could use silence very efficiently then. The wizard and the cleric would have nothing that they could cast. So I think we save silence. There's nobody near the barricade. We should be able to move it silently enough. Tyrael's good with his hands and everything. And we should be able to pass by unnoticed since half the guards have left.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm still a little confused.
Yeah.
When you say we don't need to remove the barricade, do we? Isn't it all broken down? We can just walk in, right? That's my understanding.
They've rebuilt it.
The
Yeah,
barricade's
so they
still
just
built.
move the barricade, move out, and then shove the barricade back. It's maybe barricade is missing us up here. It's like a log construction with some crosses to hold it on either end, and a couple logs going across with like cans dangling from it in various places, and rocks hanging from it or sitting on top of it.
Oh,
So if you
okay.
pick it up, it'll jingle and stuff will fall. But like you could pick it up, move it
Okay,
back,
okay, I
reset
understand.
it.
Gotcha. Okay. So we can't
So
just walk around. Okay.
Yeah, we probably do need the silence spell then if we're going to go through the barricade. Or we could just send the mouse into the tavern and see what he sees.
The mouse is not going to be the most reliable at this. He could go in and count the people. That will be fine. But I don't think he has the intelligence to tell us. He can say, "I see man with pointy hat." That might clue us into wizard.
How windy is it, Neal? Like, is there any opportunity? Like, say Tyrael wanted to move through the tarp. Is it windy enough that he could maybe like sneak through and make it look like the wind, or if he walked through, would it be obvious that someone's walked in?
We just boost him up, like throw
It's
him?
a bit of a breezy day with the occasional gust.
Tyrael,
No?
you studied the trapeze, correct?
Oh yeah, we could just throw him over.
Tumbling. Maybe Imric and I could just boost you over, and you could tumble it.
Over the
Over the
outside
barricade.
of the barricade.
Yeah, we both get a foot, and we both, heave ho.
How do I get out?
If everything's good, we can cast silence on your dagger, and we can either come in with you, or you can just leave that way. Should be fine. If we come in with you and cast silence, the silence will last for, I think it was like 20 minutes or something, and we could even fight him then, if that's what we want to do.
Well, here, let's talk about what is our goal here.
I think the goal is find out where they sleep and kill them in the night.
Well, but clearly they're moving from this spot.
Yeah.
So that's not going to happen here. Yeah.
I think they're having a final meeting before they leave,
Uh-huh.
and I think this would be the best time to kill them without all of their henchmen around.
How many people are we prepared to fight in this tavern? If it's the
5 to 10.
we are going to fight 5 to 10 soldiers in that tavern and kill all of them.
We can fight the soldiers. There's no way we can fight the three, the cleric, the wizard, the knight, and any additional soldiers. I just don't believe that's going to work.
I think we could fight definitely the cleric, the wizard, and the knight with one silent spell, and then I'll cast light on the knight's eyes. He won't be able to see anymore. I could even entangle on the outside.
What if the items we're looking for are with the people that have already left? We could just go and ambush them on the road and kill them.
We won't be able to catch up, I don't think.
Oh, of course we will. Yeah, we can.
Yeah, I think
As
we could.
3 people, we should be able to.
Yeah.
We should be able to catch any moving contingent of people. I think.
They went all on horse, right?
No, they're not all on horse. They're pulling some wagons. The 3 of you could eventually catch up to them. Maybe not if you're all invisible. That might be a little bit harder to move. You might lose each other. But in theory, you could catch up to them, and they're also on the road. So even if it takes a couple of days, they'll stop somewhere, right?
Don't we have some duty to the queen to, at least dispatch of the knight, the officers, and the cleric? Wouldn't this be good for the war effort?
Our duty is not to the
for.
war effort. No, our duty
Yeah.
is here to procure items to kill Scoria. The war effort is a secondary measure. We shouldn't jeopardize
If we wanted,
our primary mission to deal with some randoms looting these lands.
if we wanted to procure items, then we should have definitely stayed in Drekus and procured the items that we knew about that were strong. The reason we came here, and you brought it up, Tyrael, is to help the war effort and that stuff.
Brother, we're not revisiting this argument.
Well, then why are we not killing them?
The reason why
came
we're here
for no
is
reason.
because
then.
they've already pilfered half the land, so we can grab whatever items we have off of them. If we can kill them, then that would be awesome as well. We don't need to do that. We shouldn't jeopardize our primary objective for a secondary one. If we can kill them, I think that is good. We do help the effort. But if there's an easier way to just loot their items and leave, we can do that as well.
I just don't understand why we came here.
Anton, I think we should only be taking that fight with them if it's massively in our favor, i.e. one of them or 2 of them are already dead and they're on their own, and we catch them by surprise. We do not want to walk into a straight fight. Who knows how powerful this wizard is? He
Running.
could-
Okay.
he could cast
A
fire.
question for you two. Are you able to discern the source of a silence? If I'm near somebody and my dagger is silenced and they're unable to cast magic, are they aware of where it's coming from?
I don't
Only
believe
if
so.
they
no.
could cast a detect magic before you got there.
And what is the range on that silence spell?
15 feet radius.
Oof. Okay. So we've seen 20 or so guards leave Koibu, and then there are some in the tavern. It's possible that it could literally just be the 3 and then the 2 officers. Do we feel like we could win that fight?
No, I don't think so. Not without an advantage. Not without ambushing them at the very least.
We could win that fight. With a silent spell, they won't be able to cast anything, so 2 of them will be useful. They're not fighters like us. I can also cast light on the Knight's eyes, so he will be blinded.
Yeah, but what if he saves?
I have 2. And if that fails and we're losing, we can retreat, and I have entangle, and we could just fuck off.
You're gonna need some living stuff to entangle, and in this burned out town,
it's burned fully. Okay, let me.
We'll bring some
It's
sticks for
awfully
this.
risky.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly think that we'll be fine here. We have magic items. We've been preparing for this. If we can't defeat a few guards and a wizard and cleric who can't cast spells, how are we ever going to defeat Scoria?
We're not ready yet. We couldn't defeat Scoria right now.
Correct. But if we can't even defeat these people, then I don't even think that there'll be hope forever.
How do we've got no idea how strong they are.
Then
How can
I
you
just
figure that out?
Yeah,
It sounds to me like you guys need some more information.
we don't. We just need to go in there
Actually,
and fuck them up.
we should send the mouse in and get a count and see if there's only 5 inside, right?
Yeah, I prepared a spell for that.
Okay. Seems like a good first step. Let's put tennies to some good use.
I'm going to speak with animals. Tell Tennies, hey, I need you to go into there. I'm gonna point. I need you to count how many people are in
It doesn't
there.
matter how you point. He can't see you.
Okay, then I'm gonna explain the building to him. That should be good enough. I'm gonna need you to go inside, count how many people there are, and you're gonna come back, and you'll come back to the smell of this cheese. And I'll pull out like a piece of cheese that I've had that's fucking rotting.
Where are you?
All right.
I don't see you. Where are you?
When you get near us, if I can't, find you, just squeak for me or talk to me and come back quickly. Make sure you count correctly.
Okay.
Be quiet when you go in there, and I'll put him over the barrier and let him scurry off. And wait.
Yeah. He scrambles through it, no problem. And then it's just silence.
Time
Can't
to
see
see
the
if Axel
map.
can talk to that thing.
What if there was some way to separate them inside? A way to lure a couple out? Do you think it's possible?
Well, I think it's possible. I mean, you guys seem to think that maybe they're going to leave tonight. I think they might be staying here for another night.
Why would they
I think
stay
they-
alone and send their guards forward?
Maybe those guards are scouting Misty Rapids.
Scouting, they have their entire collection of stuff with them. Clearly they're
Why-
moving
why?
camp.
Why would they leave? Why would they travel the roads on their own?
Well, possibly they've already scouted everything out around these towns, and they're going to head more east to scout more towns, no?
Yeah, but why not head out as a full contingent? Like, why would they wait and travel the roads on their own?
That's a
I think they're staying here.
I don't understand why.
Okay, but my point is, if there's a chance that they're going to sleep overnight in here, if you can be in that tavern, you can
If
win
they
this
sleep-
fight for us.
Of course, if they
If
sleep
they sleep,
overnight
it's
in
easy.
here.
That's
this is
100%,
But
yeah.
why would you bring so many guards with you just to separate yourselves from them at night? Makes no sense.
Scout all that.
Maybe when the rat comes back, he'll tell us how many people are in here.
We should be able to, I would argue that we should be able to get at least one insta-kill. If, like, let's say they all leave together and they're walking up a road randomly, and 3 invisible dudes come up behind, let's say, 1 person, that should be an insta-kill.
It doesn't work like that. We could maybe, if we all attacked the wizard, we
Yeah.
could maybe kill him. in
I think
one
we
round,
could
but it wouldn't be
effectively get an
insta-kill.
insta-kill, because if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
should.
3 of us attack 1 person, that should be, not...
Yeah.
There is no advantage, right? It should be like
It'd
a
be a
massive
+4.
plus to hit.
+4, yeah.
And then all...
Let's say 1 person goes behind him and grabs him and bear hugs him, and then the other 2, like, fucking go for the throat or whatever. Should be, I would argue that would be an insta-kill. 3 people invisible attacking, but that's for later, sorry. I guess we'll wait for Tennies.
We'll wait for the rat.
Yeah.
Once
Yep.
we whisper this
Tennies will
conversation.
scamper back eventually, start like chirping around, and with some low voices and some cheese, you can lure the creature back to you. And Tennies will say, 7! I see 7.
Did you see anybody with, like, a pointy hat or,
A what?
a pointy hat? A funny hat on the head? Okay. Thank you, Tennies. You did a fabulous job. Now,
7 inside is too much, right? The knight,
Yeah.
the cleric, the wizard, and then 4 guards of a sword.
Yeah. Best case, 2 officers and 2 soldiers. It's still too much.
What were they doing, Tennies?
I don't know. Sitting,
okay.
standing, talking, drinking.
Drinking.
Yeah, look, they're going to stay there tonight. Why don't we just wait it out here? See what happens. How long
I'll give
have
them
we
the
got-
cheese.
How long is left in the day, Neal? What time is it?
It's still morning, not quite yet afternoon.
Let's just wait. Also, like, maybe one of them will go off scouting somewhere and we can... Well, I was going to say we can ambush him, but then we'd break our invisibility, so no.
So you said the barricade or whatever, it has like little things on it, correct?
Yeah.
Like cans and stuff?
Rocks and cans.
Can I just
and-
like pick one off at a time, like slowly, and like put it on the ground next to me to like
With a knife.
with whatever, yeah, knife. I
Yeah, we
guess.
could cut them off the strings, right?
And Tennies came back invisible, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's start doing
Wait.
that, I guess.
Hang on. That might count as
Yeah,
an
I'll
attack.
wait.
Wait. Also, how far away is the barricade from the from the tavern?
From where you are, you're about 50 feet from it, but like,
No. How far is the
you've got-
barricade from the tavern?
right. We're gonna do a bit of a doodle. I'm gonna
Maybe,
bring you to
yeah,
the
if
map.
we could find the furthest point,
Because
we could
that
maybe just risk it.
well, that could even theoretically, if we want to get cute, that could be a distraction. If we activate that barricade somehow and get 2 or 4 guards to run outside to see what's going on, we could go inside to kill the 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just...
So if this is
okay.
our road, vaguely speaking, right, and you guys are maybe somewhere, I don't know, like over here-ish. You've got these barricades set up. Oof, ugly.
Maybe a different
Something
colour,
like
Neal.
this, right? That block these areas, and they've got like rocks and stuff on them so that you'll hear them moved. And then you've got all these like ruined buildings on the sides, which also have, you know, small things set up. So if you walk past them, it'd be very hard to do it without making noise. The tavern just happens to be one of these buildings over here on the side. So the barricade over here is kind of far from it. The barricade's over here kind of far from it. But like, what makes up the barricade along the rest of the area is just ruined buildings with stuff stacked on them. So technically, the tavern is part of the barricade.
Yeah, I understand. Can we... How about this? What if we test the left barricade, make a little bit of noise and back off and just see who comes out to investigate?
It's a good idea, but also we could circle around to the tavern and see if there's windows on the side that we can get to. You could even climb up the tavern, or climb up one of these buildings and bypass the barricade.
There are windows on the front side that you can clearly see. They've got shutters on them, so you can't see inside, but they're
I mean,
there.
isn't there even potentially like a kitchen entrance at the back of the tavern that we could get into?
Let's circle around
It's
and
what-
check. I'd be
yeah.
surprised if there was, but we can check.
It would be pretty stupid on their part, but there could be an alarm on it as well.
They are Aerodonians, so
Yeah, you guys can
These guys.
creep around to the back side of the tavern, and sure enough, you see 2 doors. They look like they've been ruined, or you see 2 doorways that have been burned out and ruined. One of them has just been piled with rubble that just flows out from it, and the other has a door that has been reattached to it that is of a different style, probably pulled out of a house somewhere that had a door still on it.
Is that door the new one that looks like it was pulled from something else? Is it like bolted in or whatever, or does it look movable?
It looks like a functioning door.
Okay, it's not like a door was put there and then boarded up or whatever. It looks like a door.
No. The door is still there. Yeah.
Gotcha, okay.
What
But if
about
they've attached it, who knows what they've done to the inside of it.
Sure.
what about windows, Neal?
I'm sorry. Hold on. I misread this. No. There's only one door. The barricaded one is not there. There's just one door that's been
One normal
moved.
function, okay.
And I mistook this window for a doorway. So there's one window in the back. There's maybe 6 windows in the front. It is a 2-story building. And there are windows on the sides and on the front on the second floor, but the back doesn't have any windows on the second floor.
Are any other windows open on the sides?
The windows have been boarded up. Those that have been destroyed. So some of them still have shutters in them. Some of them have boards blocking all over them. None of them are totally open. They've all been made into a defensive
Yeah.
Something.
Well, my vote
Okay.
right now is I say we activate that left
Yeah.
barricade and see who comes out to investigate. If all 4
Sure.
come out, we can maybe do the same thing 4 or 5 hours later and then sneak in, or maybe we'll see somebody new come out. Like, yeah.
Yep,
I agree.
with that.
Okay.
So how do you want to test it?
Pretty easily, I think. So, what counts as an attack? If you throw a rock at something, is that an attack?
Yes.
Probably. You could just run out.
What if your hand just brushes up against it? That should be
Yeah.
fine.
Does that count as an attack?
I mean, if you brush up against something, it doesn't typically count as an attack. But like if you brush up against a rock and it falls and hits someone, then that becomes an attack, right? It gets some really fucking gray area. So what do you want?
Well, we want to find a way to activate the things, preferably at a distance, without it breaking invisibility. If throwing a rock counts as an attack, then clearly that's not a way to do so.
Does it need to be at a distance, really?
It'd be nice to just be away from it. But no, I mean, we could just walk. I guess theoretically we could just walk up and then walk away because we're invisible. So
Yeah.
fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So then all 3 of us could just walk forward with like, all of us could put our hands on a thing and then like move it up. And then at the same time, we'll count down and let go so that they all kind of move. And then we'll back off and see who comes and investigates.
So you're all going to like lift up the barricade at the same time and then move it and set it down at the same time?
No, not the whole barricade. Just like cans on the barricade.
Oh,
Just
okay,
like
got
push
it.
them or whatever, yeah.
Just to jingle it.
Yeah, basically,
Sure.
yeah. We're just trying to jingle it, yeah. And then we want to
Yeah.
make sure that this isn't a road that's like covered in fucking snow or mud, like wet dirt or whatever, where it's obvious that there's foot traffic going back and forth, right?
There's a lot of foot traffic on the dust and dirt that's already here, but there's no fresh rain, nothing's muddy.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, then we're going to do that, and then after we activate it, we're all going to move back over here where I'm pinging, okay?
Yep.
Okay. So we'll all get a position, we'll all hold up cans, and then I'll just count down 3, 2, 1, 0. We'll drop them, and then move over to the side, and then see who comes out of the tavern, okay?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Wait, is that building?
It is
here?
done.
Is that-
You go, you
okay.
lift, you move, you shake, noise happens, and you're all still invisible, and there's not a sign of movement from the tavern.
Are the windows all...
20 minutes pass.
From the front, are the windows all closed?
Those that have shutters, the shutters are mostly closed. Some of them are boarded up instead.
Can
It's not
I
a perfect
see...
board up.
Yeah, could I spy into that and look and see if I can, like, make out any details? I have a spyglass that I stole from one of the scouts, and I believe Nick has one as well. Could we aim
we've
that,
got
like,
two.
assuming it's not perfect, if there's, like, a thing that's open enough, can we look in and see people moving? Or maybe at the tarp at the front, could we see anything?
Yeah. Let me roll some dice and see if you can see anything. So you get there's one window that's been boarded up where the boards are far enough apart to let enough light in that you can actually make up see something inside of it. And you don't see any people near that area. It's just sort of an empty inside of a tavern, slightly blackened, but with clear areas that have been cleaned up to make habitable.
Guys, I'm not seeing any movement at all. Is there a chance that they already left out the back?
I feel like we would have
It's
heard
possible.
Oh, no,
Look,
I'm so sorry. Never mind. Temmie said he saw 7 people, right?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, let's move the barricade
Look.
a little bit more and see if we can walk in.
Okay,
I
yeah.
think
What?
I think we've got more chance fighting the 15 guards, and they've potentially got the loot. I think this is a much more difficult fight than that fight. And if the loot's not even here, then what's the point of this?
Well, I mean, once we've dispatched these, leaders, the guards would be trivial to clean up, as you say, right?
Yeah, okay. That's true. But this is
So,
gonna be
I think
hard.
we have an incredible advantage being invisible here. Let's say somehow we open the door, we get in, and we see everybody. In theory, Imric, you can cast your color sprays, correct?
Yeah, but that's likely only gonna hit the low-leveled ones of them. Like
Sure.
the weaker ones.
I cast silence on the casters. They are useless at that point. Then we can go in and dispatch easily.
You keep saying useless, but your
They cannot
silence,
cast spells.
your silent spell only goes so far, right? They could easily just move away and cast spells.
They don't know where the silent spell is,
Uh-huh.
and it would be inside the tavern, so they can't just like
Walk out? Okay.
block out because we're going to be blocking one of the doors at least.
The better thing is to cast silence on Tyrael's weapon so that he can follow them if they move.
Or I cast it on the wizard.
But then he gets a save.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Then I'll cast it on Tyrael's weapon.
Can you cast it? Can you cast it on like a wizard's cloak? Or I would imagine the save would work. For
I would
anything.
have save.
Yeah.
So I would cast it on Tyrael's like weapon. Silence is not concentration. There's no concentration. 5e or 2e, dumbass. Sorry.
Ooh. Who are you calling Koibu dumbass, Mouton? What the fuck?
No, Nathan's younger. Sorry, I shouldn't be reading him.
Why don't we just wait for nightfall and see if they leave? And if they don't leave, if they head out on the road, we can ambush them on the road. Or wait for them to camp on the road, because it's more than a day's journey to Misty Rapids. If they head off now, they're not going to catch up with their
I don't
rest of their
see
troop.
any downside to this plan whatsoever. We know that
So wait, right?
Yeah, the contingent of troops aren't coming back, then we can just wait. Yeah, I think that's
I
good.
agree with waiting, yeah.
Okay, just wait it out. Okay, let's keep... So, I cast the first invisibility at sunrise. So, at sunrise, the invisibilities will start to wear off.
We're also going to move from here, where we were, I think, to like somewhere over here, correct? Is that fine? Or like, I guess
I
here?
didn't see the pings.
I'm drawing.
Behind the tavern.
Like, maybe not even behind the tavern, just so we have full eye view of like both sides. So if they go out the back, we see it. If they go out the front, we see it.
So the whole party is going to be here at this new spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that fine?
Okay, that's fine. It's totally fine. So 4 hours later, in through the southwestern road comes a band of 15 mounted soldiers led by a tall knight in heavy plate mail that looks like the guy that's supposed to be leading this expedition.
Damn it.
He's arriving on horseback with a bunch of other soldiers. They ride up to the barricade. Some of the servants dismount, move it. The troop processes through. Barricade gets moved again. They come up to the front of the tavern, hop off their horses. A pair of officers from inside come on out, and they start chatting. I don't think you can hear their discussions because they're not particularly loud or shouting. So the horses get tended to. Some of the a couple other people from the tavern come outside, grooms to take care of the horses, and then the lot of soldiers come back in. Between them, I shouldn't say between them, one of the people on horseback that have arrived has what seems to be like a large carpet with something rolled up inside of it that they just carry in their arms into the building. And once they all go in, it's just the grooms outside tending to the horses, making a couple of shelters and makeshift tents. Go ahead.
Was it like an officer who was carrying that?
No, not necessarily an officer. No, okay. Just a henchman, a grunt.
Got it.
And
how dressed are their soldiers? Are these guys like all wearing like similar uniforms, like it's very clear, or are they like more casually dressed?
They have mismatch armor that they've probably picked up from the various places they've been pilfering and looting, but they all carry similar colors to identify them as soldiers of Mystria, and some of their horses will have banners flying flags.
As these guys move around, are these guys moving like a crack team, like a contingent unit, or do they seem like maybe they kind of lack training and they're kind of like not bumbling around, but they clearly need a lot of direction? They don't really have like a good idea of what's going on.
No, they look fairly veteran, like they've been out here for a long time. Like this is the way that they just live their life.
Okay, so infiltrating this group and just pretending, dressing up as three and like trying to blend in probably wouldn't work then.
No, you would know for certain that in a group of 50, once you've spent like a couple weeks together, you're going to know every face automatically. There's no way you guys could pretend to be one of them.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't see the wizard and the cleric come back with the commander.
Well, they could be inside the tavern the whole time,
yeah,
right?
Oh,
no, actually, they are in the tavern. Temmie said that he saw somebody with a pointy hat.
Okay.
Yeah, but Temmie's is kind of dumb.
A mouse.
But, you know, he counted well. I'm proud of him. I didn't teach him the hat thing, so...
Well, we don't know he counted well.
I know he counted well.
Okay, so I think our best bet is then to wait for nightfall. I think they are staying here for the night. We use the silence, we sneak in, and Tyrael tries to murder them in their sleep, right?
Not just Tyrael. We could do that as well.
Okay, but he's a sneaky one. Only needs one person to cut someone's throat.
How sneaky do you need to be when you're invisible?
And silenced. That's true.
And silenced. And there's 3 people who we want to kill. The knight, The wizard and the cleric.
Yeah, but assuming they're all sleeping in different rooms then.
Then Tyrael gets into position. One of us. It'll be fine.
Okay, I think we wait for nightfall. I mean, unless you've got a better idea, we can't go in there now.
I agree with that.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. So you wait for nightfall?
Wait, so all three of us are going to go in and all three of us are going to try to assassinate somebody?
I think it's better to just send you in, but I'm up for all of us going in if you think that's better.
I think we all go in. And I think we should.
You know,
assassinate.
Tyrael can climb walls, he can pick locks. Like, you're just more, like, you've got more utility in there sneaking around than we do.
Is there anything that gives me the special ability to stab a sleeping man? Theoretically, if I can kill one man in his sleep, can't all three of us kill 3 people simultaneously in their sleep?
Yes.
Yeah, in theory.
Sure,
They
but
should be there in different rooms.
More or less, right? Like, the issue is if someone wakes up, right? Maybe you run your blade across their neck and they manage to like get in one last scream. Maybe it'll alert someone. And if you guys want to time it so you're all like killing people simultaneously, you're going to need some sort of visual countdown. Like, the more you move, the more you communicate with each other, the more likely you are to announce your presence or disturb
Plus,
someone.
we've only got one silence spell. If Tyrael cuts someone's throat, even if they scream, it doesn't matter. But if I cut someone's throat and I haven't got silence cast on me, they scream, then...
Correct. So I think
But
what we can
at
do...
the same time, like, you're murdering people in their sleep. Most of them aren't going to make a noise. You'll probably kill them. And if you can, like, put your hand over them and hold them down in some way, it'll be even easier.
So I think what we could do, all 3 of us get inside, right? It's nighttime. Tyrael kills 1. All our invisibilities are going to break, yeah?
All of them?
We should be...
No, only one.
Well,
of them.
Only mine.
one of them will, sure. We should be able to go room to room, silenced, like a crack team of assassins murdering everybody who's fucking sleeping. We're silenced. Yeah, they shouldn't wake up. They shouldn't hear anything. The only reason you wake up is if you hear shit.
There's probably going to be a scout who's awake downstairs.
Which will invisibility pass. We'll be in like
Right.
the upstairs where all the rooms are, and then we
You
should
might
be able
see
to.
us come through the tarp, though.
And
And we've got no
fucking
way of
kill the scout.
We've got no way of disabling him without breaking invis.
Okay, so let's talk about that then. Let's say there's somebody watching the door. When we open it up a little bit, we see him. What do we do now? Do we go inside and kill that person, and then walk through the rest of the place silently murdering people?
This is why, like, is there a chimney? Like, I just feel like sending Tyrael in, he's just more
There is.
he's more likely to get in unnoticed than we are as a group. And if he can get in unnoticed, then he can at least kill one of them, say.
I guess my issue is people are going to be sleeping. Once we get past the first guard, we're silenced. No one can hear anything. We should just be able to fucking murder everybody at that point. Even as a group.
What if the doors are locked on the rooms?
Then we have Tyrael there.
Yeah, okay. Pick the locks, yeah.
Or you don't have knock right now.
No, I
but
don't
yeah,
have knock.
Then we have Tyrael there for that. So as long as we get past the first scout, we should be able to become the assassins of fucking...
How long does silence last?
I think 2 rounds per level. Let me
Cleric
make sure.
level, yeah.
Yeah.
So like 8 minutes.
So
It's
it
not
should
that
be a turn is so 2, 4, 6. Yeah,
It's
8
rounds,
minutes.
not turns, right?
Yeah,
A
sorry,
turn?
rounds.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if we have to use it to get over the barricade, which we will do probably now, then we've only got 8 minutes to do something, which isn't
Well,
long.
It should be nighttime when we do it. I think we could spend at least a while handling the barricade. No.
No, I would assume that the barricade needs silence cast upon it. Because we're going to be picking up a fairly heavy thing and moving it, like, why risk
Okay,
it?
so we cast silence on your dagger. Let's say it's midnight, everybody's asleep, there's one guy open, or one guard fucking inside. Cast silence on your dagger, we move the barricade, we get inside, that's 2 minutes gone, I would assume, correct?
Okay,
Wait,
that's
but
fair.
Koibu, can we ballpark this? We should know how long it would take us to quickly move a barricade and move inside. What is, like, the time here?
A minute and a half to get from barricade to front door.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we'll say 2 minutes just for the
Yep.
sake of it. So 2 minutes. Now we're inside. Let's say there's a guard inside, stationed, sitting, ready to fucking sound the alarms.
Yep. Real quick,
15
also, to be clear, there is no front door to this tavern, right? It's just like a tarp thing.
It's a tarp.
Yes. And that tarp thing could be, like, entered through, like, diagonally, like at a corner, and it's not going to be, like, torn open or anything, right? We could, like, sneak in, kind of.
Yeah,
Or-
you just brush it slightly aside and step on through.
Yeah, okay.
How
yeah.
long is it? Could we crawl under it? Like, army crawl under it?
It maybe.
Takes longer though.
So
It takes longer. You might like scuff something on the ground, kick up dust. That it's possible. It might catch
So-
on your back depending on what you're wearing. You know.
we have 6 minutes left. We get inside. There's a guard sitting there. We have two options. Do we want to go past the guard invisible, or do we want to kill that guard who's awake?
Well, it depends what he does. If he makes a move, then I color spray and knock him out immediately before he can say anything.
Boom. He's color splayed.
Okay,
You're
then
uninvisible.
I'm visible now. Yeah.
Yes, you're visible. So then you stay downstairs, maybe. Me and Tyrael go upstairs, and we start fucking murdering. If anybody else comes in, you have another color spray ready, so you can handle anybody down there. And then Tyrael and I should be able to fucking handle the upstairs. If anything goes really fucking wrong, you can be, I mean, obviously, there will be shouting at that
I
point.
mean, why not me follow you upstairs at that point though?
You could as well. That's up to
Yeah.
you.
All right, that seems like a decent plan. I'm already visible at that point, so I can cut his throat so he doesn't wake up.
Correct.
And then we hope that you guys can murder them all in their sleep.
What are the faults with this plan? Do we have any?
If the doors are locked, the
27.
material can't break them.
I have a cool
Okay,
idea.
doors should not be locked. I refuse to believe that in this burnt out shithole of a town that one, they would know where the original keys are to any of these doors. Two,
Wait, I have a cool idea though.
okay, go what?
What if we use the candle of defense, light 2 to create a wall of fire between them? How do you think that would work if we lit on the outside of like the tavern? Do you think the wall of fire would instantly appear between them and the whole fucking tavern would start burning? It should, right? We should be able to cover the entrances with that.
Wait,
At the
why
very
do we-
least, they would have to flee without their weapons and shit.
Why? Wait, what? Why would we make this so much? We just went from being able to
It
guarantee
seems
kill
real
every single
sick.
person to just setting shit on fire, and then
Okay, whatever. That's fine. We can do it the other way. I just thought this was a cool idea. Okay.
It depends where the loot is as well. We don't want to burn any of the loot that might be in there.
Yeah.
yeah. Also, if we start setting shit on fire, shit's gonna get crazy unpredictable.
Yeah. True. Okay. Sorry. This would have been cool. At least know that. I think we have 6 of these motherfuckers, so we could like crisscross. Yes.
It was a good idea though to bring up the candles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
We should have a lot of these.
We could even sneak in invisible. I don't know if we have midnight candles left. I think we might have 2 left.
Yes, we do.
You could sneak in invisible. You could light a candle somewhere hidden, and the guard
guard
would
could
100% fall asleep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but that's using a candle when we could just use a color spray.
Okay, never mind. Don't worry about that.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, we wait for nighttime, I guess.
Okay. All right. You wait for the sun to set. Still crouched in your places over here. And then we go in at night. Is that the deal?
I guess.
Yeah. Do we see any more people going back and forth into the tavern? throughout the day?
You do see people sort of head in and out a little bit. It's mostly like someone will step out into the courtyard to maybe stretch their legs. A couple of people come out to spar for a moment or two. Someone goes to inspect the barricades every now and then.
Okay, so we think that there was 7 people in there. We've been watching this place all day. We can note the people coming in and out. It's not... Do we think, is the Lord in here? Or the commander?
The knight, the
Yes.
big guy, you saw him go
We
into
saw
the
him go
tavern.
in, yeah.
And he hasn't left. Has anyone else gone in and not come out?
Everyone has gone in and not come out?
So
Except
there's
for the
like,
people who walk out temporarily and then head back inside, or someone who goes to like tend to the horses or whatever.
so there's like 20 people in here now.
Something like that. Probably.
A lot of people.
Don't fuck up. I think this is good. Yeah, you want to go on break,
Alright.
and then when we come back, we'll run it?
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right, well, we'll be back.
Good shit.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tombs of Scoria. Our party is going to enact their plan.
It seemed like, so in Anton's mind, we're literally moving, we're like a moving, silent, invisible death squad.
Yes.
Where we go to one room, kill, no one can hear us, go to the next room, kill. Theoretically,
Correct.
flawless. I don't see a problem.
Okay, what if there's like 10 people sleeping in the main room of the tavern as soon as we go through the door?
It doesn't matter.
We're silent.
We're silent.
Assassins. We're
This-
silent
what
assassins,
if
Nick.
more than one of them is awake?
Why would they
Then
be
you have
awake?
color spray.
Why wouldn't they be awake?
Because it's nighttime. That's what people do in this world. We sleep at night.
Okay,
All right, no, sure, let's go.
now, before we go in, I think that fucking Tyrael, you should just fucking run in there and get in the middle of the room. And if anybody's awake, you need to get near them as fucking quick as possible. So if they scream, the silent will take effect. And no one will hear them.
That's, yeah. Anyone who's awake.
However,
you need
they
next to them.
shouldn't see us and scream. They'll just see the fucking thing moving
Do
a
we
little
have... Oh, Koibu. How windy is it tonight?
bit. It's windy as fuck.
Oh, it's so windy. It's like the
So,
windiest day I've ever seen.
It's a 2 out of 20.
Pretty good.
It's very gentle.
I thought lower was better in 2E.
They're inside. They
it's
don't know how
very-
windy it is.
All right, well,
It's
when we go
very
through,
non-windy.
when we go through the door, we still go
Yeah,
like wind
for real.
sounds.
We are fucking assassins right now. It is gonna be sick.
Okay. Seems good.
It can't possibly fail.
Do
No,
we
this-
have
yeah, this-
any sort of contingency plan? If shit goes bad, what do we do? Do we just fucking run? Do we book it?
If shit's
Okay.
really bad and we're gonna fucking die,
We teleport candle.
we Babylon candle the fuck out.
Get it ready, Steven. Get Cyril, get the Babylon candle out of your bag of holding.
Yeah,
Get
put
it
it in
on
your
your person.
special pocket.
Okay, I'll do that. It's in my pocket.
The prison pocket. Sorry.
What is the prison pocket?
Like your back pocket. It's where they keep like the
Like the way back pocket.
Wow,
Sorry.
interesting. Okay. Fuck
So he's
can't
got the Babylon
fail.
candle out of his
Let's
ass.
fuck it. Let's do it live. Let's go. I don't think.
I'll write in, we'll do it live.
Yeah.
If anything goes wrong, you pull your pants down and bend over. I'll
We'll
light the
grab it.
candle.
Yeah,
And
we'll
we'll
go.
go.
Light it. Wait for it.
Just don't fart.
Okay, over here to the barricade. Let's go, guys.
Yep. All right. Before we start moving, I will ready the. Sorry. Before we start moving the barricade, when we're at the barricade, I'll ready the silence. I'll cast the silence, and then we'll move the barricade, and we'll start moving our plan through.
All right, let's
Okay.
do
It's
it.
on his dagger.
Okay, you make your way to the front of the tavern. It's about 90 feet wide. 2 doors in the front. Well, it's one bit. That was like a double door thing. Now it's just burned out and there's just a curtain or whatever. 3 windows to the sides. Little trough for the horses on one side of you. One of the horses sort of like startles, as horses do. But here you stand, and you waited till nightfall, right? In the dark.
It
Very
doesn't-
night.
We don't hear it neither. We don't hear it start all right because of the silence spell.
No, we
Yeah,
haven't
but you
cast it
see
yet.
Like,
Yeah.
We had to
haven't
cast
cast
it to move
it
the
yet.
barricade. We
What?
had to
No,
cast it to move the barricade. We had to cast it to move the
Oh,
barricade.
okay. We've already done it. Okay, sorry. We've already moved it.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Okay, gotcha.
so you stand in front of the curtain. You can see light flickering from inside the building. Far deep within the building, there's some sort of fire still going on in there. And the 3 of you stand at the front.
Is there a guard
Right.
beyond the tarp? Can we see, or how much does this tarp cover? Is this like 100%?
The tarp is designed to like block, to prevent as much air from traveling through. Is like a little bit of an insulation, and of course as a warning sign. So if you want to creep all the way up to the doorway and like peer through the tarp, you could do so.
I would like to do so.
Yeah, you can see there's a couple of soldiers standing around. They're positioned next to the windows, kind of peering out of them. 2 on either side, so 4 people on guard at the front door. You can see there's also a couple of people back near the fire, way back in. So you can count at this moment 6 folks, but it is a large building.
And are they all awake? 6 people awake.
Yeah.
6 people awake. Yes.
Sounds like we're
Okay.
going upstairs.
Okay.
We're holding hands, so I'm waiting for Tyrael to make the next move.
We're just gonna go in through the tarp and go upstairs.
We can't talk.
Yeah.
So Tyrael, you are the lead point. There's no communication between the party at this.
Go.
do you
That's
wanna do?
great. That's fucking fine. Looking in, you said there were 4 people awake?
6.
6 people. You said 6.
Yeah, 4 on watch, 2 near the fire in the back.
Okay. The 4 on watch are each looking out the windows, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then kind of like ducking down a bit, and then I could like tug the hand down, so I would hope the person behind me is in a crouch.
Yep.
I would... Can I see inside, like, where the stairway up is?
Yes, there are 2 stairs on either side of the Common Hall Tavern.
Okay, as best as I can look in to see if they're looking at windows or whatever, I would like to just walk in.
If you walk in, you will brush the tarp.
Is that bad? Or that's not like an attack,
Well,
is it?
No, it's not an attack, but the tarp will move as you walk in, and if they're good guards, they'll probably see the tarp move, because it's, just a few feet from them.
A few feet? Wait, you just said the inside was huge!
Yeah, but they're at the windows, and the windows are fairly close to the front door.
But they're looking out the windows.
But they're looking out the windows. Yeah, but they might notice the tarp on their right side or their left side, or they might not. They might not notice at all. I'll have to make a
we
check.
just gotta be quick.
I'm just gonna open it.
But this will be
and
the
we're gonna
moment
walk...
where...
That's great! Listen, we're just gonna walk in, and we're just gonna walk right around to the stairs. That's whoop, just go, give them time. Maybe they'll look at it.
You're just gonna do it. You're just gonna go.
Have you seen
Fuck
Metal
it.
Gear Solid? Okay, when people are like, whoa, what happened? It takes a second for them to press it. They're not gonna be like, oh shit, invisible, oh, attack. Yeah, so I'm just gonna fucking walk in through. That's what we're doing. Yes. I pull
We're
my
gonna walk in
brothers
and be
through.
up the stairs before they even notice.
Yeah, before they even know what the fuck is going on.
Dumbass guards.
Okay. Tyrael goes in first, followed by
Me.
Anton,
Behind, yeah.
and then Imric. All right. I'm going to bring you to a map.
When you 2 get hyped like this, is usually right before all your characters die.
What are you
Hey,
talking
you
about?
torpedoed our last campaign.
Hey,
buddy,
yeah,
okay?
you
Don't even
literally
start right
fucking
here.
destroyed my
Yeah.
character. I cried for 3 nights.
Yeah,
okay?
because we rushed into a plan. All right, but
it
whatever.
wasn't rushed. You got captured, okay?
Yep, you got captured.
Because you were
Because
reckless.
you got greedy.
There's no
and
point trying
now
to spell
you're
that. Let's
behind. Okay, let's go.
All right.
Jesus Christ, is this a Factorio map? What is this? Gears everywhere. Oh, there's
a map.
tables. Sorry, okay.
Goes to
What do you
tables.
want?
I saw. They look
you
like gears. Yeah. Okay.
Step in, and one of the guards immediately starts to turn around, but doesn't say anything or tries to say something, and you can't hear. You're in a fucking silence zone, and hurls a cup across the room.
What? Wait, no. I wanna lawyer this.
Sure, go ahead.
Because we aren't moving fucking slowly.
No,
We're
yeah.
invisible. We're
Yeah.
booming. We're booming through.
Yeah.
These
yeah,
are the amphetamine.
you
These are the
You're booming
crack.
right on through.
The crack team of fucking whoosh, just instantaneously, fucking hard.
But look at this distance, right? Silence 15-foot radius, right? So you walk in and you clip the guards with your silence. And so some guy, he's like chatting with his buddy, blah, 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 glancing out the window, and then everything goes fucking silent. And they just heard the reports yesterday of the invisible guy attacking the person with
shit.
a scope.
Wait, about them talking.
How did these people hear the reports?
How did they hear him? How could they possibly? Maybe they talked to the people who were here that got the report.
These might be the same guards.
Yeah. Or maybe the person said, "Hey, just to let you know, there's an invisible dude walking
You
around
don't
up
think,
there somewhere."
Wait, have you ever been sitting sometimes and you just get like a ring in your ears? They don't think to like rub their ear for a second?
No,
as
it's
just...
silenced.
Yeah, but like
If
maybe
you're
it
in the-
doesn't happen sometimes.
Yeah, but maybe he's in the middle of a conversation and then all of a sudden it goes dead and he
I don't
sees
think I
that
would
other
walk
guy's
in
mouth still
in the
moving.
middle of a conversation. You said they were looking
How
out the
the fuck
window.
would you know? You're silence.
We
You
were
can't
silenced,
tell.
yeah.
The point is,
I'd take a
the
full
point
defensive
is-
action.
you step
take-
in, the guy panics, he grabs his cup and hurls it across the room. No one else really notices
Okay.
until the cup clatters against the wall over here.
Sure,
and
that's
now
fine.
we roll initiative.
Well, hang on, Neal. We've got a full round here. Where are we not already up the steps?
You guys can probably be deeper in. Yeah, that's true.
Cool. I'm okay
But we
with
should
that.
still roll initiative.
Fucking roll it.
Love it.
I don't know what we're rolling. I don't know.
We're
what
rolling
roll.
to. You're
Yeah,
rolling
well-
to hold my hand and move behind
I'm
me.
rolling
up
to
the
hold your
stairs.
hand. So
What
that-
do you want to do? Is the question.
We're going
for
upstairs.
initiative.
We're just walking
We're moving.
upstairs because we
Yeah,
don't give
so
a
it's three.
fuck.
Okay,
So
Steven,
it's
you going left? You going right?
Well,
Which way's the guard at?
I'm going. Yeah, are there any? Do I see any people? Do I need to make a?
You can see that up above there are two sets of I'm just gonna show you like that. So it just comes up to walkways on either side with bedrooms on either side of that.
Oh, that's great. Well, I'm gonna go right. Okay, since I am in real life, we're gonna go right. Yeah, right up the
All right.
stairs.
At least you're honest.
Thank you.
And can I get initiative rolls from the rest of you? I guess it really only matters.
Well, I
for
rolled for the party, so we should just take that 5.
He's doing the whole party roll.
Well, the question
yeah.
is because we're moving together like as 3 because we have to be. So I don't know how we would roll.
Yeah,
this,
yeah. So Tyrael should roll, and then everyone else is just following him.
that's fine. What am I rolling?
1d10
D10 plus 3.
Rolling 1d10 plus 3. Roll
Yeah.
1d10 plus 3. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a 4 out here. Ready? The
Yeah,
nat
4.
1.
Wait,
Fuck. Okay.
You fucked up, Steven.
Shut the fuck up.
You needed an 8.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So the one guard hurls the cup. You guys are starting to move towards the doorway, and then he just starts yelling like, "What the fuck? Did you hear that? Or did you not hear that?" And the other guards start looking towards him, and he starts rambling about how everything went silent for a moment. I'm gonna give him a charisma check as everyone's looking at him in the room, like, "What the fuck are you talking about? It didn't just goddamn go silent." And he gets up, has his spear, and immediately goes to block the doorway. Standing here, waving the spear around, looking outside, shouting, like, "Get everyone up. There's someone here that is..." I heard it went quiet. Something's happening. They don't know what's going on. This other person at this table is going to get up and head over here and then upstairs and sort of disappear up the staircase. But you hear him like knocking on a door. And then it becomes Tyrael's turn. Silence. Actually, you don't hear any of that shit. You just see the movement going on. You see the person go upstairs. You hear none of it.
What is our movement again in this?
Like 120 feet. Wherever you want to go, buddy.
Okay, so how did we only get this far in the room then? In that round?
Because you start, like, you immediately walk in the room to do this stuff, and that's when the guy hurls the mug. Like,
That's when fucking
he's
Houdini.
on guard duty, and immediately it goes silent, and he tries to start an alarm.
I know, I get that, but does that mean that our round ends? So he gets to act, but we've still got a full round's worth of movement.
Yeah,
I
but
just
that's
can't-
When we do it in rounds, everything sort of gets a little wonky, right? So you guys can go wherever you want, do whatever you want.
I just can't
Lead the party.
imagine.
Tank load the cup program.
I just can't imagine it going silent for a fucking a second or two, and then like freaking. I just can't imagine freaking the fuck out.
So you're just expecting him to be a shitty guard who's
Yes.
bad at his job.
Yes.
Oh God, what a terrible situation. He's competent. He's doing his job correctly. He's aware there's magic nearby and is acting upon it.
Just know we're gonna get you back for this one. Remember what happened to Zaz?
You know
I have
what?
No ego in Zaz's
Okay,
death.
that
He can
guy.
kill her 1,000
You said I got a
times.
lot of movement. Hey, this thing right here is this
Yeah.
the door that leads out the fuck this place?
Oh, that that goes to a kitchen. You can actually. There's no door there right now. You can see beyond. It's just the fucking lines are awkward. Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
which
So
where's
there's just like
Oh, and there's the two
the
people.
door
Oh,
that exits is right over there to the right. Yeah.
Wait, right over there to the right.
Hey, there's a garden.
This is the exit door.
It's in the kitchen to the right.
Yeah.
Well, what are the guards doing in here?
They're just standing in front of the fire, warming themselves up.
Oh, cool. Well, we're just going right on out.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
The
bye.
party goes in. Well, you get to the door, and you will find that the door is actually locked, Tyrael, unfortunately. Yeah.
Well, we have
so-
our round, right?
Wait, yeah, wait, yeah, wait.
That's a free item interaction, okay? Chill.
Yeah, you walk to the door. It's locked. What do? The rest of you are squeezing in next to these people, who it goes silent for them as well, and they begin to get confused.
That's great. They're not going to hear me attempt to pick the lock then. Am I able to do that?
Yes, it'll take 1d10 rounds to do in an under pressure situation, but you can do it.
Are we under pressure though? We're
There's
invisible.
no pressure. We're invisible. We're
All right,
fine.
yeah, cool. Yeah, that's fine. Just chill.
Okay, I mean,
not your fault, Nick.
I can't interlude,
fault
but
this
this feels like a bad idea to pick the lock here.
Okay, well, what do you want to do then?
All
don't
you
know.
know, Nick, is that you've walked into this room, you're following Anton in front of you, and now you at the back of the party are like squeezing yourself against a wall while the guard with the spear starts looking around because he can't hear the fire crackle anymore. He can't hear his buddy do anything anymore. And you guys can't communicate.
Anton
because you're all
needs to take
silenced.
control here. This is a burnt fucking shit building, right? This is
Yeah.
a shit ass door.
Yeah. Well,
We
the
should be
door's
able to-
new, but ish.
No,
Oh, that's
he
what
said the
it's
door
pretty
was
burned.
new specifically.
Yeah.
Nick, do you want
Yeah.
to
Are
try
there
to
any windows
Nick?
in
Do you
this
need to
room?
disbelieve the door a
No.
few times, or
Okay.
Okay, Anton is
okay,
taking
so-
less initiative now.
I
Okay.
am out picking the lock because I'm gonna pick it perfectly.
You do it. You do it. You go and you begin to pick the lock. These guards bop out of here, leaving the this back room.
Okay.
Good.
For the love of Christ.
Okay. You have failed, and it will take you a few minutes to realize that you're failing. It's also hard to do it while you're invisible. You can't see your picks. You got to like feel for the right one in your little thing of leather. You can't see the door very well. The whole thing is going sideways. It's not working out very well at all. I don't know why you did the worst approach possible. It's fine.
How do we break? Is the door breakable?
You can make an open doors check. Yes.
An
You
open
can make
doors
one
check.
per round to bash down a
All
stuck
right,
door.
we all take a chance. We all
Yeah.
fucking ram the door. It's a D100.
Steven, you're in the front. Give us an open doors check. It should
No,
be
it's a D20, right?
Fuck
It's a
that.
D20.
Hold on. I want to back up,
You want to roll a 7 or lower?
and I'm going to cloakily cheat in my way into the door. So I want some kind of advantage or something on it. Or not advantage, or some kind of bonus to open it.
Yeah, how are you going to get your allies out of the way? Tell them not to stand in your path.
Wait, we're
With
holding hands.
silence.
He should be able to like fucking shove us
Yeah,
up against
I'm
the door
moving.
or like the wall. Or
I'm
something.
pushing both of them to the side, and then I'm going back on this part.
You grope in the room until you find your
No,
friends and
I don't.
shove them
I don't
against the
grope.
wall.
We're all touching each
grope.
other, so I'm moving.
You
on the
had to
side.
let go of them to grab the thing. You're groping. It's fine.
Fine, he groped me.
They're groped.
You've been
That's fine.
groped.
They've been groped. Okay. I
Do
dig
it.
my heels into the other end of the room. I activate my cloak of the chin. I throw myself at the door with the force of an older brother desperately trying to save his family from extermination. What do I need to roll?
I will happily give you advantage on the roll. Roll me 2d20. One of them needs to be a 7 or lower
7 or lower.
on a 2d20.
Fuck.
It's fine.
Easy game. Easy life. Come on.
Okay.
Nice.
Ooh, the door smashes open silently.
Silently.
And you can make it out.
Wait, is the lock broken or what happens? How is the door open?
The door is broken off the hinge.
How many minutes has it been? I need to know if I can talk.
Well, the real question is, at what point in time did he give up his lock-picking attempt? You know, because it does take D10 minutes. We kind of skipped over that. There was actually like maybe 10 minutes of action that we kind of glossed over here.
Oh, shit.
Awkwardly. So while he's picking the lock, before the attempt goes through, you will see this door. Where's my token? I think what you see
retcon
here is
us.
going to trigger. Is going to be what triggers
no.
the effect.
Wait, you just retconned us.
Well, because we kind of like skipped ahead in future
That
and was like,
sounds like
okay, and
not
10
my
years
problem.
later, this happens and that happens. It actually is totally your problem. It's 100% your problem. The door opens, a figure steps in, a clear wizard figure steps in, and then immediately steps right back out.
Oh, we should have attacked him that second he walks in.
Wait, steps out for
Dude,
what?
sounds
Wait,
like
why
we
did he step out?
Who cares? Because he's silenced. He's fucking a wizard, okay? He knows he can't fucking say shit. I just want to cheat at the door down and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, so I think it's when the wizard steps in, you guys are like, oh shit. And you give up your lock-picking attempt. You cheated down the door, and I guess it's been 2, 3, 4, it's been 5 minutes. And you guys are able to go outside.
Okay. Is Tyrael still invisible?
Everyone's still, no, Tyrael's definitely visible now. He definitely attacked that door.
Time to fucking run!
All right. We can
All
all
right.
just follow Tyrael. We don't need to hold hands anymore. We just follow him.
Yes, you can see him, and as you guys can leave Tyrael, there will be a voice from behind you at a distance. See what his list of spells are.
5 magic missiles incoming.
It's just the one magic missile.
It's just one magic missile. We should.
Well,
fucking
one
kill this
casting
guy.
of magic missile. It's 3
Oh,
individual
okay.
missiles.
Right, he's level 5. He's got fireball, so no worries.
Do you have fireball? Oh no.
They'll hurl the magic missiles for medium damage, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage to you, Tyrael.
That's
For
medium
magic missiles
damage?
that strike you in the back. Yeah, you rolled a 3, a 1, and a 1.
Jesus.
Okay. Now we just gotta
And
outrun
you guys
some
can
magics.
escape into the area. You'll hear, as the silent spell wears off, the shouts, the alarm calls, a bell ringing back from the tavern, but you guys can get away.
Guess
into
my
the night.
candle idea didn't sound so dumb after all.
Well, I didn't know we were gonna have a
No, I know,
crack
I know,
team
I
of
know, I know.
Navy SEALs. Like,
Yeah.
Wait, did you
We're
hear?
against Yeah. We're against the Navy SEALs in matching fucking armor. Yeah, we're against some fucking crack teams
guards
here.
are barely competent at all. Party's like, it's unfair. It's unbalanced. They're too good. They used their ears to notice that there was silence in a world of magic, and they put together part of our plan in a moment, and it's not
more
fair.
just like there's 20 million things that could have happened. Maybe he's just having a little bit of a dumb moment. Maybe he's falling asleep. Maybe he had too much to drink. It's late at night. Maybe the silence is outside.
Also,
maybe, who knows? There's a million things that could be happening.
Do you want to know the hot take, though? The hot take is if you hadn't have stolen his spyglass, they wouldn't have been on the lookout for invisible
Yeah, maybe.
creatures.
Well, you know what? That was a 500 gold. That was a lot of thief experience, right? So I could fail these lockpicks.
Yeah. Okay, so what do we make it out then, at least?
Yeah, you're out. You're fine.
Easy. We'll
Nice.
come back.
You're
We'll-
back into the town. Most of you are invisible. You're semi-silent still.
We'll be back tomorrow with our candles. We're gonna burn the rest of this bitch down.
We're not achieving anything by burning it down.
Yeah,
We're
we
killing
are.
him.
We're getting vengeance.
Yeah, true.
I would like to make a charisma check to remember the guard that fucking cracked through the cup, okay?
Yeah, yes, same.
I want to recruit this guy into the family later on, alright?
We're bringing him back. That's a level 7 NPC right there.
Okay, what the fuck do we do now? We get back to our camp, do we? We get to our tree.
Yeah, do I see any fucking leaves moving? I want to throw chuck my
Oh
spirit
my
in.
god, yeah, there's leaves moving. The grasses are moving.
Do I have any cups on me to check for invisible people? Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Back at the camp. Let's just chill at the camp for...
Well, that was an interesting day.
Did you guys... That guy must have been a fucking wizard. He just knew that we were there. I speak to my brothers.
Yeah, he did. He noticed pretty quick. But I knew there might be some more of them in there awake.
Wow.
Yeah. But what do we do now? Are we going to try again?
Well, oh my god, I just had a brain blast.
A brain blast!
Oh my god.
Anton's face lights up. What?
Anton's face lights up with a Joker level smile. We've seen the inside of the tavern. We have a Babylon candle. We could just get close and we could just teleport inside.
Why would we ever go back in there when all of them are on the highest alert they've ever been in their entire lives?
Sure. We could wait a few days.
Why don't we head to Misty Rapids, kill the other contingent, and come back? And by then it'll have been 3 or 4 days.
That would work as well. I am cool with that. But I assume that these guards are stationed here as like a midway point between, I'm guessing, like 2 different places. So I'm guessing people will probably travel through Cauldron from probably sacking Tassel. They go through Cauldron, then they go to Misty Rapids. That's my guess. So this is like a midway point. And Misty Rapids will probably just be as guarded.
No, because there's not going to be another wizard and another cleric.
No.
This is their main command hub with the knight here. Those
Well, the
guys
knight
who went to
just
Misty
came
Rapids,
here.
they're just soldiers. Hey, he's probably off scouting or whatever. Well, let's take the low-hanging fruit first. For all we know, they could have magic items on them on their way to Misty Rapids. It's probable that they don't, but we need to burn some time so that they drop their guard anyway. Because otherwise, I mean, I don't see, like, the only way we've got even a chance there, if we can't sneak in and kill them in the night, then we have to fight the powerful characters on their own. Very best case scenario is we fight the knight, the wizard, and the cleric on their own without any of the guards, but how are we going to engineer that? We could, I mean, you could try and, like, bust in for one of the upstairs windows, silence the invisible. Alright, it's in the middle of the night. You'll become visible when you break the boards to get in, but at least you'll be silent. If the guy's in there asleep, he might not wake up. You could climb in through the fire was on, wasn't it? So the chimney would burn you. But walking in through the front door is probably not our best bet here. And you're the only one who can get in a different way to it.
Okay. We have midnight candles. Could get obviously they're gonna be on high alert, so we need to discuss if we even want to try this. There's a lot of different things we can do.
We're not doing anything. No.
Okay.
I think going to Misty Rapids and blowing off some steam, I think is the best thing to do
All
right
right,
now.
we'll go to Misty Rapids and blow off some steam. So Cauldron is done for now. Go off to Misty Rapids, blow off some steam. Maybe we could assume that the knight is probably going to come this way with his men, and maybe we could think about setting up a road ambush with our candles of defense. We could definitely cut off the forces at the very least that way.
That could work, right? So what we do is we light one candle on one side of the road and we wait on the other side.
We also have flame arrow. Flame arrows.
Light the other defense candle as they walk past. Instantly creates a wall of fire.
Yeah.
And starts like they'll panic, they'll freak out, and then we ambush them in the panic.
Or maybe they won't panic. Maybe they'll all be incredibly cool.
Maybe they'll be cool and ready.
They probably have those fire candles that I read about one time.
Yeah, maybe they'll be
True.
unbelievably competent.
True.
Okay, we're going to Misty Rapids to kill people, yeah?
Do you want to go to Misty Rapids and kill people, or do you want to create an ambush on the road? To Misty Rapids.
If the knight leaves again, we could just watch for maybe we could just watch for a day or two, see what the knight does. If he keeps going out in the morning and coming back, we could ambush him on his own with his soldiers.
He just came here.
He came here with 15 mounted cavalry people.
Yeah.
So
it's still an easier fight than fighting the cleric and the wizard as well.
Wait, what? 15 mounted guards in the night?
with these guards at this point, I don't think it is an easier fight. These guys are fucking...
Even if they were like normal, like level 2s, 15 guards, that's a lot of people.
Usually guards level 1, I think 1s or 2, I don't know.
We got to think of something smarter. We cannot just take a straight fight here. It has to be. We have to find some way of luring one of them away from the group.
We need another. We need another break. We need a break, Koibu. We need a brain blast.
Take a break. We'll figure it out. Come back.
We need cups.
Okay, we'll be back. Welcome back to Scoria.
I'm having a brain blast real quick.
Okay, we're brain blasting right now.
Okay. So here is the plan. We might not do this, but here's the quick plan. So we have our wall of flames.
Yeah.
What we would do is, this is the tavern. We would put the candles just so it'd be clipping the whole tavern, like the wood. The windows are here. It would hopefully clip a little bit before, so they wouldn't know where to jump out. That would be for both sides. We have 6 candles, so that's 4. 4 candles are lit and clipped. Then we would have 1 candle blocking the front entrance, like that.
Wait, so how are these candles like paired? How do they know where the other candle is?
We haven't tested it, but we have a lot of time. We'll have days. So,
so we're just gonna set these on fire.
Correct.
Have you not watched what's going on in California right now? Is that?
Fuck it, dude. This place is already burned down. So they should only have 1 exit out, and then if they don't exit, the whole place will burn down. With a minute. That's
how long is it going to take you to set up all of these candles in all of these places and set them all on fire? You got 3 sets of candles, right? Doesn't that take about 3 rounds?
Sure, we'll be invisible.
You don't think that after the first minute of the building on fire, they'd walk away?
Wait.
Well, no, because
you
the
don't
building's
think
just gone.
For 3 minutes with fire.
No, because we light all 3 secondary candles at once. So
yeah, we light all. So the fire is not going to start until the secondary candle's lit. So we would light them all at once via a signal, which could be as easy as me pulling out a light stone.
Okay, that's a good point, though, because we've had to have lit 3 already, so that would have just made its own wall.
Well, that's why I'm curious how these interact with each other.
We don't know how they pair. Yeah.
This is fucked.
Can we do a quick pairing test?
Maybe just a...
No, we're not leaving. We're not leaving. If that's what you're suggesting.
I wasn't going to leave, but maybe instead of making Rube Goldberg machines, make simple machines.
We need to light all 6 at once. That's what he's saying. We need to light 6 candles. Listen to me. We light 6 candles, and then we light 2 of the sleeping candles, and we lob them into the place.
We throw them in
to make them
like
fall
grenades.
asleep, to fall asleep while
yes, they would have
fire.
to make checks. Yes, they would have to make checks. They would.
True. And if we throw the candles into the fire, they can't put the candles out because they'll keep relighting themselves in the fucking fire. This is ingenious. And then guarding the back, we can use the phantasmal candle. Then they'll have to disbelieve it or make a check.
Yeah, true. Fuck them. True. Okay, so we'll have our candles like this in the back. We'll have 3 set up in the front.
No, I'm
fire,
not.
Fire,
we're not
fire.
doing this.
No, this is stick,
This
Steven.
isn't gonna work, man.
Why do you need 6?
Because we need to block every entrance
I
out.
need to block all exits.
Doors, right? There's two
Yeah,
doors.
what about the windows? They're just gonna jump out. These are crack team assassins, dude.
They might throw some cups to break the fall.
You're right. They might jump out through the windows.
Why wouldn't they go
Right,
out through the fucking window?
I would have
just interlude, right? Look.
Listen, to be fair, people jumped out windows in fucking 9/11, Koibu. It's not like they wouldn't fucking jump out a window of a fucking tavern
I'm
if it was
not
on fire,
disagreeing
right?
with you.
The three of them, the wizard, the cleric, and the knight, are all stronger than us, respectively, and they're all probably just as smart as we are. And they've got a shitload of guards with them, and they're in their own territory. Like, I think fighting them in this tavern is just a bad idea. It's like the worst place we could fight them.
So you want to run?
No, I'm not saying we run.
He
I'm
wants
saying
to
we find some
tactically
other
withdraw,
place.
look for a better opportunity.
Okay,
Yeah.
where?
Just wait. Let's observe them for a while. Let's just see what they do. Every day we can be invisible. We can be watching them. We can work out what
True.
they're like. If this was real life, you would not just rush in on this. You would be like spending time watching them, trying to work out what they do every day. Like, does the wizard go off and look for spell components in the forest at some point? Like,
He's a
maybe we can
wizard,
ambush
not
him when he's doing
a
that.
druid, okay? No, you're right. You're
No.
100% correct. You're right. We should...
I am right.
Okay.
Remember when you two said
Hey,
this will be
we're already
easy?
here!
This was the worst plan. I
We're
want
already
everyone to
here.
know that I said I didn't want to do this.
You want to know what
20
the
times.
ultimate plan would
And
be?
Dumb and Dumber over here were the ones who were like, "It'll be easy." Oh yes, it'll be very easy. We'll just go in and we'll kill him. It's quick.
I
Dumb
grab
and Dumber.
Anton's shoulders and I shake him. Anton, get a hold of yourself. You're losing it, okay? You spend too much time with Temmies. You need to spend more time in the human world, all right? Get a hold of yourself. Imbrick
just go
makes a
back
good
tomorrow.
point. We're just gonna,
Invisible, we'll watch them.
camp out for a week, spend some quality time out here, hanging out with each other, watching some
It'll
people.
be nice.
Yeah.
It'll be nice.
Yeah. Always wanted to jerk off at people when I'm invisible, so I guess we'll just fucking handle it since we're not doing anything for 3
Is that what
days.
you've been doing the entire time we've been invisible, Anton?
There's nothing else to do.
Visible and silenced.
Okay. I retire and go to...
How long is the travel from Tassel to Misty Rapids?
It looks like it is going to be 71 miles. So on foot, that would take you like 3 or 4 days. On horseback, you could do it in 1 or 2 days.
Okay, whatever. I'm assuming we're going to spend most of our time camped out to the east of Cauldron, like right outside, seeing what goes back and forth between Cauldron and Misty Rapids, and then to see if anything heads west or comes from the west to Tassel, or goes north, okay?
Okay, why don't we just station one of us on each road for the day, and we'll meet back at the tree?
Because Tyrael might do something fucking stupid, like steal a 500 gold item.
Let's stop. Let's stop trying to blame each other. here.
Anton!
Because if we were trying to lay blame, I wouldn't talk to either of you two. So let's just calm down. Well, that seems like a good plan, right? We watch one road each, and we meet back here tomorrow
And report
at the end of the
what
at
goes
night
on.
and see what we saw. Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, we would do that again the next day.
Don't engage with anybody. Don't steal anything. Don't attack anything. Don't throw anything at anything. Don't send your rat at anything, Anton.
Okay.
Yeah.
Exception: if you see the wizard on his own, you can probably try and take a fight. That's the only exception.
That sounds incredibly risky.
Well, I mean, if you can ambush him, I feel like there's a chance that
Feels
we
like
could
he
just
will
kill
only
him
need to
on
get
his
one
own.
or two good spells off, and he could potentially kill you, though, no?
Potentially, yeah. But
Let's.
Okay, fine.
We've got an advantage out here. Let's just gather information. You are absolutely correct, Imric. Your studies served you well. I think you're correct.
Thank you.
Gather information. Cool.
Okay.
That's what we're doing.
So it's nighttime. You've just left the building. You're out in the ruins of Cauldron somewhere. Where are you guys? Are you all going to sleep together again, or are you going
yeah,
to each head off to your roads?
we're going back to our tree for the night.
Okay. You journey to the tree. You spend the night.
And we take a roundabout path. We don't just, like you said before, we don't just walk in a straight line and leave footprints to the tree.
Yep. Okay. The next day, the party splits off. Who wants which road?
Okay, I cast 3 invisibilities again.
Okay. Yep.
Right?
3 invisibilities and an app again.
And I relearn the last one to be, so I've got another invisibility stored up that I'm saving for myself.
Okay.
So now I've got 2 colored sprays and 1 invis because I'm not invising the rat this time.
True.
And who wants which road?
I want the eastern road.
Okay, so this is Tyrael over here.
Okay,
On
I'll
the
take the west
western.
road. Okay, you take the western road. I'll take the north road. Fine.
Okay. We've got Anton on the west, and we've got Imric on the north.
And we meet back at the tree. Right, at sundown. Yes?
At sundown, you'll meet back at the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
You motherfuckers think the guards are gonna de-aggro
Shut
like
up!
Metal Gear Solid.
Anton!
Anton chuckles to himself.
Wait,
As soon as
wait,
it spells the cast, I head off to the road for some peace and quiet.
Okay. Anton, you will see later that afternoon, you will see a single rider coming down this road from presumably Tassel.
Okay.
Do you want to do anything about it?
Does he have a spyglass?
Yeah. Well, what does he look like? Explain. Give me more.
Well, he's got leather armor on. There is a spear attached to his saddle that flies no banner, but you recognize the colors of his shirt as one of the guards or soldiers that were in Cauldron earlier. He's got like a leather cap on his head, and he's riding his horse pretty fast. Looks like he's in a hurry.
Does he have? He's like in a hurry.
Yeah.
Does he have like a bag or anything?
No, actually. He is dressed very light, just his armor and his weapon.
So it looks like he's going to say some crazy shit. I cast Hold Person on him. I assume I'm not right
It's like
outside of the
shooting
town,
fish in a
right?
barrel. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
He's just fucking baiting them spits.
Fuck him.
All
I'm
right,
in
roll me
my.
a-
Hold on.
a
I would like to
1d4 for
explain.
him.
I would like to explain where I am. I'm near the road. You know, there's probably some brush or whatever. I'm kind of chilling near it. I will cast Hold Person on him. I'm gonna be casting it at one person. So I should get a +2 to this.
He gets a -2 to his save, yeah.
Yeah, he gets a -2.
Yeah.
To his save, sorry.
Right.
What am I rolling again?
All you have to do, you're going to roll his saving throw. So it's going to be a d20. For him to succeed, he wants to roll high.
Yeah. So I need to roll low.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. This breaks your invisibility just before you cast it.
Yeah.
Oh, it will.
I know.
Nice.
That is a terrible die roll.
Good roll. Good roll.
The rider freezes in place. The horse does not stop moving. And
He should fall off the horse.
At a certain point, he's going to fall off the horse. But if he goes rigid in his riding position, it's a question of how long it takes him to fall off.
Steven, are we real right now? Are you
Because
kidding me?
A quickly moving horse is actually quite an unstable thing.
It's a fucking
It's not going to be
bumpy
terrible.
thing, yeah.
It's very bumpy. But if you don't mind your giblets getting smashed over and over and over on the bottom of the horse, he might be able to hold on,
Hey.
not hold on, but stay on for a couple of minutes. I'm going to roll a die and just
Yeah,
see
I'll
how
let you roll
long
the
he
die.
comes off.
Well, let's see. If
Yeah.
he's got a saddle on, if his like feet are in the stirrups or whatever, I mean, like he can be like pretty reasonably stuck on top of that horse. I think.
For a little while. It's eventually not going
and
to
if he
work.
was
Or the
like-
horse will eventually
if he
stop
was-
because he's going to let go of the
True.
reins, or his grip will change on them. So the horse behavior will certainly change when the rider goes stiff. It's just a question of how long.
Yeah, I would hope the horse would like chill out, not know what's going on.
Yeah. So the horse thunders past and then immediately just like starts chilling and moseying down from like not quite a gallop, but like a canter down to a trot, down to a walk. Well, then comes to a stop. Maybe, I don't know, 600 feet away, 700 feet away. And then, after a minute, goes to the side of the road and starts munching grass.
Okay, I'm gonna go get the motherfucking guy.
All right, you chase him down. How long does hold person last?
It lasts 2 rounds per level, so 8 minutes.
Yeah, it's more than enough time to get like 700, 800 feet. You
Okay.
catch up to the dude, frozen on the back of his horse.
I
The horse
take it.
sniffs as you come by.
Yeah,
And,
I'm gonna pull him down. Okay, I'm taking his shit, tying him up. I have rope, and
He's got no shit to speak of other than his
Good.
lance, his spear,
he's got
and
a
his
fucking
armor.
tongue, and that's what we need. We need to talk to him.
All right.
Tying him up.
What about the horse? What do you do with the horse?
Oh, hold on, I gotta look at my spells real quick. The horse.
Yeah, what are you gonna do about
I'm good with horses, actually.
Don't we all have horseback riding proficiency?
We all have horseback riding proficiency. I'm gonna try and, get on the fucking horse and ride with this guy.
What?
Have to ride the
How?
back.
You've
You're gonna have
hauled
to
him
ride the
off and
back.
tied him up. You're not going to be able to put him back on the horse. That's going to be a feat of impossibility. Lifting
heavy
a
is he?
man
I
that's
guess,
frozen in place
yeah.
onto a horse. Yeah.
I'm gonna cast light on the horse's eyes.
The
The
fuck?
horse freaks the fuck out, fails its saving throw, and bolts.
You should be blind forever and not know where to go.
Yep.
Fuck, why do you hate animals so much in this campaign?
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
horse. Sorry.
Why not just kill the horse? You have a fucking...
Because it's
blind
hard.
horse.
It's not easy to kill a horse.
Just cut his neck
Blind
off.
horse.
That's not gonna happen.
You didn't
It's
say
in a hole.
Oh my
breaks its
god!
leg.
What the fuck?
Falls to the ground.
Neal, why you do this shit?
Whinnies in pain.
He's trying to like relentlessly scamper around the ground as coyotes surround it and start nipping at its still living and breathing body.
Okay,
The
I'm
foals
taking.
come out of hiding and mourn their mother's dying breath.
I feel a sense of sadness for the horse, but it was the only way I could know that it wouldn't get back to Cauldron, and it would be weird. So I take this guy. He's tied up, and I'm gonna, I'm gonna pick him up because he's light, and I'm gonna take him to our tree.
Yeah, it only takes a few more minutes for the whatchamacallit to wear off, the hold person to wear off, and you can, now that you've got him tied up, lead him towards the tree. But when he gets the power of speech back, he will immediately, who are you? You were there last night, weren't you? I knew it.
Vengeance.
What do you want?
And I'm gonna keep dragging him.
All right.
If he starts
He'll
to yell,
march-
I will fuck him up.
No, it's pretty clear. You're heavily armed and armored, and he's tied up, so he's going to follow at the end of the rope. And you can make your way back to the tree.
Wait, do you still have your talk with animals?
No, I did not.
Okay.
All right.
No, there were not.
As
You
if that
okay?
explains it.
Yeah, you can't just kill a horse. It's not easy to kill them.
How is it not? You're a fucking fully armored dude. What do you mean? How's it not easy to kill a horse?
Do you think a horse is just gonna let you come up with a fucking stabby spear
Why
and
do
just
you
fucking
even need to
pierce
kill
it?
it?
He was literally just chilling there.
Because
Yeah.
the horse obviously knows this path.
Horse
Probably
spy.
The horse has
He's
probably
gonna
ran
tell
this path a million times.
The horse was related to the guy with the cup.
Otherwise, you guys don't know about the horse, and you never fucking will.
I
So,
just don't know why.
You'll never know about the horse unless you
don't think
metagame
you can
it.
kill a horse.
Tyrael, that afternoon.
Wait, also, real quick, am I still fucking dead, or do I at least get 1 HP back, or what?
No, you
I-
don't get any HP back the day of fighting. You have to
Oh,
wait.
Will you
till
let
it's
me
died.
heal him since
Anton
we
could have healed him.
moved real quickly?
Oh yeah, can we retcon
No.
that part? Oh no,
No.
we can't.
No,
Wait,
but
really?
matter, 'cause
Because
you're not
we
gonna- you're
moved
not
it
gonna-
real
you
quickly.
cast your spells. You should have said, "I'm gonna heal him in the morning. Let me change out my spells."
I didn't have to change out my spells for the healing. I had them.
What? You should have thrown him down. It's fine. He
would've made
he
it-
said he wasn't gonna fight anyway.
I'm fine.
would've-
Right?
Listen, it builds character. I hope my
my
constitution raises
God.
1 point after this episode. Let's go.
It
It'll
would have.
be-
I am
would've
going
made
to
a
kill
difference
every
anyway, 'cause
named NPC that I find from now on.
If you had to cast the healing spells in the morning, you wouldn't have been able to relearn the spell after you cast the nap, because you would have spent too much. It would have been too much time to relearn the healing.
Yeah, and then
spells
you wouldn't have
having
been able to do
do
your dumbass hostage capture. So, true.
that. So let's.
No, I could have
So
still.
Tyrael,
What do I see, Koibu?
Steven remembers the plan.
that afternoon, you see a light rider barreling down the road towards
Hell yeah,
Cauldron
brother.
by himself. Just his lance, or I mean his spear and his leather armor. Nothing else. Riding hard for the Cauldron. What do you want to do?
Each brother brings back a guy, even though none were supposed to.
If I cloak him,
All murder the horses.
Does Cloak of the Cheetah only apply horizontally, or would I assume that I could jump very high using the Cloak of the Cheetah?
It's running speed, not jumping speed.
Just fucking ram the horse, man.
Yeah,
Just
because
fucking
could I
drive
Cloak of
the
the
horse.
Cheetah at the horse and knock the guy off?
You wanted to like make a flying tackle at the man
Yeah,
on the
like,
horse?
oof,
Totally.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
asking if
fucking
I'm
right.
asking if I can. Okay, just asking
Yeah.
if I can.
Yeah, it'll be just a simple roll to hit to like run into the guy, and then probably some check to see if you can drag him off the horse or whatever.
3 brothers get back. Everybody has a prisoner. What'd you do with the horses? Each one asks.
What a horse!
Yeah. Okay. I'm actually not like a low functioning dipshit, so I'm not gonna do anything. I'll just watch him ride by. But I will make note. He's not carrying much. He appears to be very lightly equipped. Seems to be like a standard scout, is what I would assume. Yeah.
Ah, you're taking scouting information. That's very intelligent.
Yeah. He doesn't pull out a spyglass and check on anything, does he?
Nope.
Okay, just making sure.
Nope. He rides right down the road and right past you and into Cauldron.
Good.
And later the sun begins to set, and everyone makes for the tree, arriving back probably an hour or so after sunset. In the dark, you
We
find
skipped
the
over
tree
Nick?
on the hill. Nothing happens with Nick. His road is empty the whole time.
Nice relaxing day. I finished my alcohol. I've run out. I think it's been a few days out here since we landed. I did
Oh.
refill at the tavern.
Roll for
But,
withdrawal.
not yet. I'm all right for now. But yeah, okay. I head back to the tree, having seen nothing on the road. Do I see nothing? I didn't see anyone walking up and down this road.
You see nothing all day.
Okay.
Empty, barren.
I head back. Nice and
All right,
chill.
yeah. The whole party
cast-
gathers at the tree. There is a new party member here.
Anton is sitting there smiling, not
Anton?
invisible.
Anton, who's this?
I don't know. I didn't ask him his name. I was waiting for the truth candles.
Anton, how did you get this person?
He spotted me.
We spotted you. You're invisible, Anton. How did he spot you?
Listen, I don't want to go into details.
I think if there was ever a point in time where we needed details, it would probably
All
be
right,
now.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought he was a wizard. I thought he had a book on his side, but I was just wrong.
I
was
thought a
just wrong.
wizard was traveling. What was he walking between towns?
Well, he was on a horse.
So this is my fault now, is it, Anton?
No, it's my fault.
so you thought
It's-
a
I
wizard
should've-
was traveling between towns on a horse? What? When we separate and we have no communication with each other, it's probably pretty crucial that we follow the few simple directions we've each been assigned. No?
Yes, I admit
It's very
that I
smart,
fucked up. Like you stealing the hourglass. Now we are even, you and I. Vengeance has been restored.
Oh well, fucky day. How great.
Eye for an eye. The
We're
only one who
all
gets
even.
fucked here is Imric. Okay.
Well, Emmerich, are there any stupid things that you want to do now, I guess, in order to get even with the two of us? Maybe we can get it all out of the way now before we get killed with these
I'm
insane
gonna save my
antics of
stupid
yours.
thing. I'm
Yeah.
gonna save my stupid thing.
Well, who-
Saviors for the tavern.
okay, looking at the soldier or whatever who's on the ground. Well, who are you?
He has no idea. He looks at you like he doesn't understand the language you're speaking.
What do you mean? I switched to
swap.
Mystrian.
No, we're all still invisible as well, so like I'll, punch the tree or something to turn myself visible.
Yeah.
Yes,
You,
Sure.
Serial does the same.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can speak Eridonian, right?
Yes.
Or Mystrian
Yes.
even?
Yes.
Wait, do
Um,
you speak both?
I speak Dracissian,
pick it
Eridonian, and Mystrian. That's right. I'm goddamn trilingual.
Yeah, well, you speak Mystrian to him, and he immediately alerts up and says, I'm Eric. Who the hell are you?
Firstly, you're clearly not in a position to ask questions, so I don't even know why you would pretend you are. Okay. Secondly,
An
Eric.
honorable man would identify himself.
Well, we're lurking
told
out
you.
here, invisible as fuck. Do we look honorable to you?
I suppose not.
Okay. Well, Eric,
we are vengeance, I say.
right, you are vengeance wrought upon this land. Anybody that has to interact with you, you're a terror child. Okay, Eric.
What have I done to incur the cleric of Velthara's wrath?
Okay, don't worry about Velsara, Eric. We want to know what you're doing, riding your little horse between Tassel and Cauldron.
Are you gonna let me live?
I mean, if I said yes, would you believe me?
I guess you just said you're not honorable men.
No, he lied. We are honourable. Look, if you cooperate with us,
Lying's not the trait of an
despite
honorable
my-
man.
Despite
He
my
doesn't
two
have
friends
to
here.
lie. We can pull out the purple candle. We have those who inhale must speak the truth. This guy's obviously not going to be cooperative. We want real fucking answers. So pull out the truth candle and let's fucking
Well,
use
we don't
a
need
little
to
bit
use-
of one.
Listen, look, we could maybe if we can bring this guy on. I put. Can we just have a word? I'm sorry, I say to the guys. They pulled us both away to the other side of the tree. Look, maybe if we can get this guy on side somehow, maybe he can help us find where the items are. Maybe we can just steal them. Maybe we don't need to fight everyone.
Yeah, the guy indoctrinated by Mystria and the Red Dragon will definitely get on our side. True.
Well, we
brother.
don't know how okay. I look over. Eric, how much do they pay you to ride around back and forth between these shitty little cities out here in no man's land?
2 silver a day.
Do you have family back home?
Yeah.
Any children?
No.
Something wrong with your dick?
Anton gives us.
Haven't met the right woman yet.
When I ask if he has family, I'm clearly asking if he has like a fucking wife and kids, not parents. Everyone has family, obviously, Koibu. When I'm asking if you have family, gee Christ, Eric.
I'm a single man.
Okay, you don't have any family then. You're a degenerate loser, which explains why they've got you out here on this horrible post. Okay, Eric, listen up. The truth is, we don't want to kill you, okay? Because we don't care about you. We don't care enough to kill you. It's not in our interest to. There's a nice little tavern that we could send you off to the south here with some nice little lady. You can go drink some tea, figure out a way to go back home or do whatever. We need information about what's going on in Cauldron, okay? Now, there are multiple ways that we can get this information from you. We are going to get this information from you. It is going to happen. The question is, are you going to cooperate and make it easy, or are we going to have to do some crazy shit to get it out of you? The choice is yours, Eric. Do you need some time to think about this?
Point at my Valthara symbol.
No, I don't need any time to think. I have my answer.
What's your answer?
I'll answer your questions for you.
All right. What are you doing on horseback between Tassel and Cauldron?
I was sent to alert the boat that the rest of the company is gonna head back.
Head back to where?
Back to Mystria.
So everybody's departing from these lands?
Yeah. Well,
Right,
we're gonna
right.
head out for now.
Would you
Via
say that...
Tussle.
Yeah. Are you going
Which
to
way?
Tassel to leave? Through boat?
Boats at Tussle, right?
Boats in Tassel.
Are you, has your venture here been profitable? What are you guys doing out here?
Gathering up miscellaneous bits of treasure, weapons, magic items that we can find.
They found any treasure of note?
Uh-huh.
What kind of treasures are we talking about?
Well, they won't tell us grunts the details, but about 20 magic weapons, maybe as many again potions, a few scrolls. Scrolls might not be magical though. I don't know. You know, whatever
speak
information they
in-
can pull out.
I'll speak in our home language, Drakissian, Satirial. I just had a brain blast.
I
So-
glare at Anton.
We have our truth candles. If we can get this guy on our side, we could ask him if he will go to Cauldron for us, relay the message. He could say something happened to his horse. That's why he came late, and just relay the normal message. We can ask him with the truth candle if he'll do this, and he will have to be honest if he will tell our lie for us. That way, if he does, they would still head to Cauldron to Tassel, and we can create a crazy, amazing ambush.
Yeah, we're going to be fighting the whole company.
Speaking
on the
in,
road.
yeah, Drakissian, we are not creating an ambush for a whole contingent of men, okay? We're never, ever winning that fight. It's not going to happen, okay?
Okay. Then I just don't know what we're doing here. But yes, go.
Okay, never mind. Is that what you want to do? You want to be the candle man? You want to set up 400 candles and try to do some crazy plan to kill 50 soldiers?
I'm just trying to give methods for us to get the items because I don't see another way. But
True. Looking back to Eric. Eric, where are these items being held?
Thank you.
In the tavern in Cauldron.
Yeah, whereabouts specifically?
All of them are in the tavern.
The identified items are being held with Kelbronstrom and Harris, the diviner, has the unidentified ones with a prisoner.
How do they transport a prisoner? Wait a second.
Yeah.
What prisoner?
Some of these things you got to figure out how they work. You might need someone to test them on. Some poor sap that we picked up in the ruins of Tassel.
Which rooms are they staying in? Bronstrom and the wizard. In the tavern.
Left-hand side, upstairs.
Which ones? First one from the stairs, second one, third one?
The first one's where the prisoner is kept. The second one is where Harris and
Oh wait, Nick. Nick,
Maud? Harris and Maud sleep. The third
Yes,
one's
he
where
has an ESP amulet that he doesn't use.
Nick, you dumb fuck.
Bronstrom is.
Whoa, he's talking. We don't need it.
Okay, but we don't ever need to use a truth candle. You can know if he's saying everything truthfully, right?
No. Not necessarily.
It's
Service
the
level
saving
dogs.
throw.
Oh, fuck. Never mind. Okay, I'm the dumb fuck.
It's
Okay, how do they normally transport these magical weapons?
Big box?
Do they normally go like on a cart with all the other captains? Obviously, they transport them in a box, Eric.
Well, we've been collecting them here from different places. You know, we've been bringing them to Cauldron.
So is it
So we
reasonable
haven't
to
had
assume?
to like, transfer them out other than that.
So is it reasonable to assume a single large cart will be taken out of Cauldron with all of these weapons on the cart?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you
When
have
are they
any
leaving?
questions for Eric, guys? Well, apparently they're going to
Yeah.
leave as soon as he told them. Oh, they probably have to wait for the people to come back from Misty Rapids, yeah?
Yeah, we sent a scout to Misty Rapids last night after what I assume would be you guys showed up. Are you the ones who took the spyglass from the guy on the road too?
I don't know
As long
anything
as we're
about
being
any
honest,
spyglass.
Listen, Eric, that's not a question you want to know the answer to.
Yeah, it's not a question we want either. Well, Eric, do you have anything else? Think hard. We are not honorable men, as you've seen.
Well,
Eric,
let's see.
is the crate that they carry the items in, is that going to be locked? Is it a chest or something like that? Or is it likely to just be on the back of the cart?
Kel Bronstrom keeps the chest in his room. I haven't seen it myself. I'd assume it's got a lock on it. He's probably got the key.
Would we expect that somebody would know every single fucking miner family in all the lands? Like, if this guy were
Not
to...
every minor family, but
Okay.
if he was educated, he might know the major ones and some of the minor ones.
Okay, so if this guy did run away, hypothetically, there's no reasonable expectation that he would know, like, the McGarrys were out here, right? Is that an okay assumption?
No, he's Mystrian. He might know the McGarry name, but there's no way in hell he'd
Yeah.
know your face.
Okay,
It would
yeah.
have to be some crazy coincidence.
Okay.
I can point out the cart that Bronstrom keeps his stuff on, as opposed to the cart that holds foodstuffs and weapons and
How
supplies.
big is this box of items?
That's got to be big enough to hold an axe and a sword. I don't know what he's going to do with the spears we found. They probably won't fit in a box. Maybe they'll just be on the cart.
Wait,
Maybe wrapped up in something.
hold on. I have a question.
We teleport in, teleport out.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah.
If all three of us just ran up invisible, and we all ran up to the box and hugged it, and then lit the babbling candle, can we
Yes.
just tell would it work that way, Koibu? Is that...
You've never tried to use one of these before. You know that in order to use it, everyone needs to be in contact with the candle, and then the stuff they and their carried stuff go with it,
Uh-huh.
right? So, I guess if you can somehow, the real problem is lighting a candle, right? Because you don't have like a lighter that you can immediately make flame with, right? Lighting a candle is actually a bit of a pain in the ass.
Shame I failed that spell.
The ignite spell? Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, why aren't you like trying to learn it every day? Is there like a check you can do or some shit, or?
Once
You have
per
to level up. You have to level up again.
Oh my god.
I would assume the light spell wouldn't light the candle.
That is correct. Yeah, to light a candle, you basically need to create like a small flame with some sort of flint and tinder and like get something burning and then light the candle off of that. So
Wait.
you need to create like a first fire and the candle is lit off of a secondary
This is
fire.
easy,
You don't
Steven.
have like a...
We
This
light a
isn't gonna
candle.
work. Like, let's
We
just
put it in
fucking-
our
Let's just cut
bag
this,
of holding.
We are not running up to the chest invisible and teleporting out. That's so fucking
bag of
stupid.
Wait, that is such a
Yeah.
great idea. What do you mean?
No, it's not gonna work.
Why
gonna
they
be
would? We just it's
on the
like Fall
cart.
Guys, dude. We'd just be running up to it. We'd fucking grab it and we would just fucking zip out. They'd be like, "Fuck."
What if
Okay.
we could do something like? What if we could do something like this? Right, we scout the road. We find the perfect place. We've got a scroll for Wall of Stone. Is there a chance that maybe we could use the Wall of Stone scroll to separate the man
So-
from the cart for long enough for us to get into it?
So what I was thinking is if there was some way to separate the cart off, we could just take over the cart and ride away with it. But there are two problems with this. One is that unless these people are completely stupid, which we now know they're not, they're SEAL Team 6, they should have guards at the front and back. They shouldn't just be following the back with everyone up front. That would be so dumb. That'd be number one. Number two is, if we were to start to roll away with that cart, any individual on horseback should be able to catch up to us, and maybe even people on feet, individuals, I'm not sure. So we would still have to fight every single, like, mounted cavalry, which we know there's at least, I think, 15 of that showed up on the first day, so...
So we could now. I'm not advocating the plan that Steve had, even though it's incredible. We could always light the candle. We have ever-burning candles. We just put it inside the bag of holding. We'll pull it out. It'll already be lit.
Oh, wait,
100%.
that's true. We literally have a fucking Zippo lighter with the ever-burning
We
candles.
have a Zippo lighter, Koibu, easily.
It's not. We can't leave it on fire inside the bag of holding.
Yes, you
That
can.
seems like a dangerous idea.
Why? It's extra dimensional space. It's not going to touch it.
It certainly is extra dimensional space, but you don't think that keeping a candle burning in a pocket in an extra dimensional space that also has other candles floating around in it might accidentally light one of them on fire
could
at some
put
point
it-
in time, or
we could-
burn your
we
own
could put
hand
it-
when you reach in to grab it?
We could put it inside a lantern.
Burning your own hand is no big deal.
His face is already half fucking burnt off. Why do we care about
I don't give a fuck.
Wait, but we can put it-
inside
we can
of
put it in a lantern.
Yeah, we could.
I can't fuck him here. How big is your bag?
I can't remember.
50 pounds?
Isn't it a coin bag that you can fit
Oh,
your
it is
candles
a
in,
coin
but not
purse.
a lantern?
It's a coin purse, true. Lanterns are pretty small, though, but...
It's a small lantern. We had it specially made.
Okay, we need another break, Corbin. No, okay, think.
No.
Think, guys,
What if
come
we?
on.
What are the options? We attack them on the road, we attack them in Cauldron, or we attack them at the ship. What if we, depending on how they load stuff onto the ship, is there a chance that we could use the flame candles to burn the ship when the powerful people are on there before they've loaded on the stuff?
My assumption would be that those people are literally escorting that, and that shit will be loaded first. There's no way it's just going to be left on the dock unattended. Like, this has got to be, like... primo, like, this is the whole reason they came here, right? They're not just gonna leave it there, load everything on, and then, oh, let's bring the magic weapons, right? It's probably going on first, would be my guess.
Okay, maybe not, but it's not gonna be left alone. Maybe it's left with like 5 or 6 like normal guards while the wizard and the knights go on the ship or whatever.
Just honest to God, I think Steven goes in, silence dagger, he Babylon candles in, alone, he walks into the guy's room, he fucking gets his hand on the chest and Babylon candles
I
out.
don't think Koibu's gonna let us do that. I don't think it's how that works.
That's a better plan though, going into his room and stealing the chest with the Babylon candle like that.
I don't think we can do that. I don't think you just touch a thing and teleport. Like, I brought the Wicthron Renthra's fucking castle capital has come with me via the Babylon candle. I don't think it works
Well,
that
no,
way.
it's something you have to be able to, like, physically hold on to. You can hold on to it.
There'll be a weight limit. But
Yeah, that thing is gonna be huge.
But if we think it can teleport the 3 of us in our armor, there's a decent chance it could teleport you on your own plus the chest with the gear.
And you could do it. You could have, you don't even need, so you have the hooded lantern with your ever-burning candle out, so you don't have to have it in the bag of holding, or you could just be holding the candle. All you'll need to do is pull out the Babylon candle, place it on, have a hand on the chest, and then light it, and then boom, you kind of got to go like that.
And
It's
you
gonna
just
be harder.
teleport back to our tree.
Well, actually, that interaction sounds difficult.
Okay, but
How
that's
are you going
only
to
half
hold-
of the items as well, right? It's only the half that's identified. The other half that are unidentified are with the wizard. Okay, listen here. Here's another hot take. I know it's not a popular one, but
Oh, no.
scrolls and potions, not so big of a deal. We've got a lot of them. Magic weapons, is that really that big of a deal? Like, thinking like real people, like in this actual situation, not like people.
No, 100%.
Like, would our characters risk our lives for this? I'm
Eric,
not convinced.
First of all,
this is so good.
Potions and scrolls are always cool, right? Depending on what they
Yeah.
could be. But Eric, did these guys have any magical jewelry, or was it really only weapons and potions and scrolls? I'm speaking in Mystrian now.
Right. You know, I don't know these things. I'm just a foot soldier, right? So they don't let me in on the good stuff.
I thought we had a...
If they're, I haven't seen any magical jewelry taken, but it's possible that the cleric and wizard are equipped with them.
I thought we had like 400 awesome scrolls. Where did all of our scrolls go?
A lot of them are me, but none of them are fucking useful for this ever. I can link them if you want here,
I don't care.
but none of them are ever useful for anything.
Can somebody have a brain blast, please? Wait, where did you link these at? Where'd you type these at?
in the chat.
What chat?
Roll20 chat.
Cringe.
Maybe I fucking go in invisible, I grab the thing, I scroll of etherealness myself, maybe I bring the items with me and I walk out on the ethereal plane. That could work.
Wait, do what? Say that again?
I go inside invisible, I grab the
If you're
fucking
silenced, you
the
can't read
thing
the scroll.
or whatever. I won't be silenced. Yeah, this would kind of. Well, I could read the scroll whenever I'm unsilenced. I could wait 10 minutes. Doesn't matter.
Okay, you bring a stone with you that you hold that's silencing. You smash in the boards, get into his room. You throw the stone out of the window so you're no longer silenced. Then you could read the scroll of etherealness.
I can read the scroll of etherealness as I'm holding on to the thing, and I fucking waltz out with it.
Is there any chance that their wizard or cleric could do any ethereal plane shit?
No,
There's a
probably not.
chance, but it's they have to be an incredibly high wizard to. I think they could get into the ethereal plane, and we'd have like a Vegeta Goku one-on-one on a different plane. It'd be interesting.
Nah, man, there's no way. Like he casts 3 magic missiles. He's level 5 or level 6. He can't get into the ethereal plane.
The cleric could.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, etherealness, because I don't even have that as a spell. So yeah, you're right. This could work. However, what if the door is locked? So maybe this is more of a
Which door?
the guy's room.
Wait a second.
No. You go through a window. You smash the window.
None of us are sailors,
smashed the boards
are we?
in.
No,
You
we can't steal
sail
them.
a ship with
Oh,
3 people.
fuck.
in there.
Eric,
Not to mention there'd be nowhere to go.
what do
if
you mean? We
rush
just go right
there-
down the river, right?
What if we rush ahead to them? We find the boat. We take it over by force. We have them work for us, and then we ambush them on the boat and sail off with the ship. Like we.
Can I use a
we're on
wish
the-
scroll to go back 3 episodes and wish we never came here, please?
We could just, man. We can just leave. Like. We could just
No,
leave.
No, because my character will say I told you so forever.
we've sunken too much into this. Okay, we have Eric. All right, listen.
Yeah.
No.
Eric,
Maybe if you told me what you were doing here, I could help you out more.
We're trying to
we
steal
told you
the
we'd have to
items.
kill
Eric.
you.
Eric, we're trying to steal the items.
Oh.
What if we could offer you immunity, Eric? You know Drakis is going to win the war. What if you helped us out here somehow, and we could offer you a full immunity? Maybe a little spot of land?
We could
You
make
might have heard of
rich.
us.
Fucking Anton.
I
down.
was going to make up a different noble name. But...
Eric, we could make you very rich if there's something you could do to help us here. If there's any brain blasts, any sort of Mystrian brain blasts that you've got.
You want the stuff?
Yes.
He thinks could always get captured.
We could get captured. How would that help us?
How's that helping you right now, Eric? Being captured.
Well, if you get captured, then they'll arrest you. Then they'll hold you in the building, and then you don't have to worry about getting in.
Eric, you
You're
are
already
one
inside.
dumb motherfucker. That
Eric-
sounds like the worst plan.
We want to know the name of the guard that's the best at throwing cups.
Just fucking stop with the beams, for God's sake.
Okay.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Right, look.
You need a.
We have
I'm
a-
waiting for one of you guys to have a house moment where you go, oh, and then you know exactly what we have to do to get everything. It's here. We've got the tools in front of us. We've got infinite potential possibility. It's right here in front of us.
It isn't
People
though,
from
because
Misty Rapids should be coming back tomorrow morning.
how does that help us, Eric?
That's all right, Eric. I appreciate the information. This guy over here is being a bit of a fool right now.
True.
Let's just fucking leave, Mom. This is doomed. It's fucking cursed.
It was doomed from the start, brother. Remember when I said we could go do a million other things, and you
Would
guys
you
are like,
fuck
no,
off.
it will
It's
be
not
easy.
doomed.
Yeah, well, don't pat yourself on the back. I fucking great.
I pat myself on the back.
You think I'm gonna kill myself just so I don't have to listen to you say I told you so? You say so much dumb fucking shit anyway. It doesn't matter.
Well,
Just fuck.
we could do my ethereal in this plan, or we could get the fuck out.
Run through the ethereal one more time. You basically go to the area. You go to the ethereal plane carrying the box, and you walk out with it.
Yes, they can't touch me no matter what.
Won't they see?
How do you get to the box?
I would need him to either
Okay,
lock.
this is
unlock
how
the
you get the.
filter.
This is how you get to the box. I cast invisibility and spider climb on you. You climb up. You've got a stone with silence cast on it. You smash the boards in. We have to look through the boards, make sure the fucking guy's asleep first. You smash the boards in. It doesn't make any sound. You climb in. You throw the stone out the window. You fucking grab the chest. You read the scroll. You walk out.
Kill him, get some juicy XP, and ethereal this out. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, that
You
would
could
that
kill
would
him. You might as
probably
well
work.
kill him
Yeah.
at that point,
Might as
I
well kill him
suppose.
at that point. Yeah.
I wouldn't say it'll probably work, but it might work.
We've spent so much time here that I feel like it has to.
This is not how this works, man.
Yeah, I don't know. It's up to you guys. I'll do it if you want. Fuck.
That's about the only plan that sounds like it's got any actual hope of working. Like sneaking up. The second plan is using like all of the candles to try and ambush them with fucking flame walls and destroy them on the road. Like that. There's a chance that that could work, I suppose.
Can we lie? If we set up like 3 different walls, can we make a flame tornado?
What? Flame tornado?
Brothers, do you want to do the etherealness plan, or do you just want to get the fuck out of here? Let's have a vote.
Well, you're the one taking the risk. I'm
Emmerich.
up for trying. I'm up for trying the ethereal.
Are you willing to risk my life for it?
I trust in you, Anton.
True. I'm willing to risk my life because we've been.
Here's the deal. I'm pretty sure that if there's anything of value here, it's probably going to be being worn by the 3 or 4, by the wizard, the cleric, and the knight.
I can
Most
at least
likely
kill
by
the
the
knight.
knight. Kill
I
the
can
knight,
at least
take
kill
what's
the
on
knight
him.
when I'm in the room. Take what's
Yeah.
on him.
If we
And
can
get out with the
kill,
chest.
yeah, those people. Yeah, that'd be great.
All right, Assassin Squad, go. We'll know we'll know if I'm dead or if we'll know what's in the box after the end of this episode. That sounds hard.
Wait. So how are you getting it again?
He
Climbing
cast
up
Spider
this
Climb and
room.
Invisibility on me.
Okay.
I cast Silence on the Stone. I break the boards to get inside the window.
Check the guy's asleep first.
Make sure he's asleep. Yeah, look through the boards. I'm sure it can. It's not gonna be perfectly boarded. I kill the guy. Take what he's fucking wearing. If he's got a nice shield or a nice sword, I'll fucking grab it, put it on the box. Get the key. Get the key for the box. And etherealness myself out and leave.
Okay, sounds good. I can't see a single thing going wrong with this plan.
Is there any way for you guys to break the boards? Could you maybe come up? Well, no, that'd be bad.
If you make me invisible, I can climb any wall, brother.
Yeah, but the issue is, if you break the boards, you'll be uninvisible. Like I was uninvisible.
Do I need to break the boards, or is there a way we can like ply them off? I don't know what.
It was apply an attack?
Well, if it's
I
like
feel
a
like
You're
matter
gonna
of
be like
balls.
snapping or breaking boards that are nailed in. That's probably gonna break your invis.
It's fine though. It'll be silenced. You'll be visible at that point, but that's why you gotta check the guy's asleep first. If he's not asleep, just leave.
All right,
Just
we'll
wait.
just try it. Fuck it, we'll do it.
How are we
live.
gonna
We'll
look
try
through
it.
the boards to know if he's asleep?
It won't be perfectly boarded. They're not that SEAL Team 6.
Okay.
All right, fuck it, we'll do it live. What are we doing with Eric?
But it's more like, do you see light coming out of his room?
Yeah.
We wait for his light to go off. That's what we should have done last time, is wait for the lights to go off inside the tavern.
I thought we were going in at fucking 4 a.m., not
We did
fucking
go in.
9.
No, we went in
Yeah.
pretty late, but there are always going to be
6
people
more,
on
right?
guard. It's not like they're all going to go to sleep.
No,
right?
I agree with that.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I hope he doesn't
All
have a
right.
cup ready.
What do we do with Eric?
Eric.
Yeah.
I get down on one knee in front of him.
Yeah.
I take out a small knife.
You know, you could just let me go. There's a tavern south of here.
I take the knife.
Wait. ESPM, Nick. We need to know what he's thinking. When he says, "Is there a tavern?"
I told him about the tavern. Of course he knows about the tavern.
Well, I know, but is he thinking like, okay, yeah, I'm actually gonna go to the tavern, or man, when these guys fucking cut me loose, I'm gonna fucking run and go tell home.
What's he thinking, Nick?
What's he thinking, Neal?
He's thinking about his life and how he wants to live it. And if he's got to live in some podunk tavern in Eridon for the rest of his life, it's better than dying here.
I
Eric,
move
okay,
forward with the
okay.
knife in hand, and I
Here's the
take
deal,
the knife.
Eric.
I reach behind him and I'll cut his binds. I'll undo his hands and I'll tell him to stand up. Listen,
I give him
Eric.
like 5 gold.
What?
Eric, go south, go to the tavern, stay
That's
there
his
for a
dumb
month,
decision, Steve.
and you can just do what the fuck you want.
He
Right?
nods enthusiastically.
I read
gets
his
to his
thoughts at this
feet.
point. Does he
Rubs
seem
his,
in agreement with this in his brain?
His mind is like, thank God. Oh my God, I thought I was going to die here. Oh my God, it's going to be a long fucking night. Well, it's so cold. I don't have any... Oh, it's okay. I'll find some water. Even if it's 2 days, I can go 2 days. I can make it 2 days across the plains without any water. It'll be fine.
Okay. I watch him go south.
All right. He disappears into the night.
I turn around to the other two. Okay. Last chance. We make this work. If this doesn't work, Anton, if you having second thoughts, if you having second thoughts at the time, just fucking
I'm
gas
not.
up. We can just leave.
Oh, yes.
No, I mean
Then
when-
I
when
will.
you're
Yes,
there.
I will. Yes. If
Yeah.
he's awake or anything, I will just fuck the fuck off.
Because let's say in hindsight, when we saw that there were 6 people inside that place, we should not have gone in.
I don't want to die, brother, and I'm sorry for, making you mad. I want to give you a hug.
It's okay. All right, let's get some sleep.
him a hug.
It's gonna be a tough day tomorrow.
Okay. You guys sleep. You're going to do this tomorrow night?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow night.
Okay.
I toss and turn, not being able to fucking drink, being in a really bad mood.
Wait. Oh, yeah. Never mind. We have to do it tomorrow. You don't have spider climb.
Can somebody heal me? Am I able
Yes.
to be healed?
Yes. Thank God.
There
you're
we
calling it out.
go.
Thank
Slash
you.
roll 2d8. Here you go. Those were good rolls, by the way.
Okay, are we doing the nap thing again, or do you want me to just? I can just.
If you
just
can burn
cast
it, it'd be
Vincent?
better. So I can
Yeah,
have a
okay.
hold person just in case he is.
Yeah, you need your spells. Okay, so I wake up in the morning.
Wait, before we go to sleep, can we test out these fucking firewall candles to see how they work? Real quick.
They burn an inch, and we won't have that inch ever again. But
You
yes,
can't
we probably
just
do need
you
to test
can't
it.
light it like for a second or whatever.
No, there's a minimum of a candle burning with whenever you use them.
Okay, then when we go back, we need to make a note to ask Clertus more information about him, I guess. Assuming he wouldn't have given it to us when we asked him, so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't.
So, you wake up the next day. You've got all day long because you're going to go in at night, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you do with your day?
We talk over the plan.
All right. You work
Makes-
over the details of the plan. Going into the building, climbing up the side, invisible, using silence to break the boards or pry them off. Stepping
the stone
inside,
out.
murdering the man, taking his stuff in his box.
And then etherealnessing with the box, yeah, and coming back to the tree.
All right, you're going to need some light by which to read the scroll. So you'll have to light something once you're in the room, but...
Got a light stone.
When you
I do have a light stone.
when you go
Oh, light stone, there you go.
when you go ethereal, you can't take anyone else with you, right? It's just you.
I don't know about the scroll, but I think it's just me.
Can you check
No,
on that?
I will check it.
Yeah, scroll.
ethereal,
yeah,
that's
scroll.
right.
Yeah.
You can take yourself and one creature per 2 levels of experience, and the scroll will be set at a certain level. So,
Wait, so
So I can probably take 2 people at least.
Is this the
Yeah, you can
wizard
probably
spell,
take at least-
etherealness? Or
there's a
cleric
3rd level
spell?
cleric
There's a
spell.
cleric one.
Okay, it's a 3rd level
Yeah.
cleric spell.
oh wait, so then technically all 3 of us could go. Yeah.
There's no point. It's a one-man job, right?
Well,
What's the point of having 3 of us?
just in case.
Just in case
I
for
think
what,
at
though?
least one other person coming is good
I'll come.
because if I'm gonna thank you. If I'm
Just
gonna
in
die, I want someone else dying with me.
I'm not
My
going.
character's dying.
No, I'll go. I'll go.
All right, that'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. It's fine. Show fine, everybody. All right, let's go.
Okay. Off you go. That night, making your way back to Cauldron. All of you invisible or just
No.
Anton?
It's just Anton.
Okay.
So
Wait, I
He's
can't be
invisible
invisible.
and spider climbed?
no, I don't. I'm not going to cast Spider Climb until we're at the barrier.
You're not
Oh,
gonna
if you can't
invisible
be
me?
I don't think he can unless I napped.
Can you nap him?
If I nap him, I can't have hold person. Do we want that, Nick?
What do you need hold person
I don't
for?
know.
If you're getting to a point where you have to cast hold person, shit's probably fucked anyway. Okay.
Yeah,
Which
could-
spider climb do you have, Nick? The alteration or the enchantment version?
Oh, no, I don't know. I just copied the Spider Climb. Alteration is what's in my spellbook.
Okay, perfect.
All right, Nick. I'll take a nap. I cast it. Oh, I can get the spell anyways. I take a nap. We do the meme where I cast it. I rememorize a hold person. I won't get to memorize my cure light wounds in the morning, but that's fine. Not gonna need those. Shit'll be fucked.
Okay, so I invisible all then because I'm going to have to come with you.
Yep, that's
Cast
fine.
etherealness. All right.
All right, so you're all invisible.
Another 3.
And you
invisible
wait till
items.
nightfall. You make your way back to the tavern. You see that the guards are far more than before. And additionally, that watchtower is now manned with lights on it. And there are torches at every barricade entrance. It looks like the whole troop is here now, all the people, and they're alert. But it's late. And you guys wait for it to get later and later until the lights begin to go out in the tavern.
Wait, we spend some time trying to work out exactly which window is the room that Eric said the guard was in.
That is not a difficult thing to do. You can sort that out almost immediately.
Yeah, okay. Is it boarded?
Yes. Actually, no, it's shuttered. Just regular shutters on it that are
could be
closed.
opened from the outside?
They're designed, like, if you had some lockpicks, you could open from the outside, probably. But other than that, you would have to probably break them.
Okay, that's fine. But you could break them open though.
It's fine. Let's
All right, we
fucking
get to the
go.
I say the Spider Climb lasts 6 minutes, Anton.
I only need 1 minute.
I'm heading back to the tree as soon as I cast this spell.
I love you, brother.
Wait, so am I going or no?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you're coming too.
I give you a kiss on the forehead. And
You
say,
don't
"I'll
need
see
Spider
you."
Climb, right, Stephen?
Oh no. Oh, what? Who?
Do you need Spider Climb to get up the wall?
Tyrael. I do not.
Ariel, sorry.
I'm a
You
master
sure?
climber. Positive.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Good luck. I'll see you back at the tree.
I give you a wave, and then I realize I'm invisible. So
What
Yeah,
about
so I-
silence?
Yeah, you cast
I'm gonna
silence,
cast that when we start going. You know.
Do silence first. It lasts 3 minutes longer than Spider Climb.
Okay. So I cast silence, and now we're gonna start
Wait,
fucking
no,
moving.
don't. No, don't.
Nope.
Wait.
Okay. Yes. Go.
Wait, no. Give the stone to Steven. He moves 15 feet away. I cast Spider Climb on you.
Okay. I do
Right,
that.
and then I turn around and head back to the tree.
Okay. I cast silence on the stone. Now we're going. Boom.
This is just a
We're
stone I'm
climbing.
carrying with me just to have it, right?
Yeah, you put it in your fucking pocket, but you're gonna need to throw it. I would have told you this. We said this in
Yeah.
the tree. You're gonna need to fucking throw it once we kill the guy and get in. Once
just
he's
drop it out
dead,
the window.
drop it out the fucking window.
so that we can do ethereal.
So
shit?
I can read my ethereal scroll, because if you don't, I will be so mad. Yes, we're good. So
This is gonna work.
Okay.
I've got a good feeling.
I got a good feeling about this one.
All right. Who's up at the window first?
I'll climb.
All right. Give me a climbing check.
Easy.
Yeah. You scramble up the side. You get to the point where you can look in through the boards after the whole place is dark. Let me take a look at my map. Right. So the window looks out over a table. There's a bed there as well, a chest, another little side bureau. Pretty simple room.
Okay, I climb up. We start doing the board shit.
Okay. Let me see if I can.
Well, does it
actually-
inside? You said the light's still on. It looks like the guy's still awake, or what? Sorry.
No, there is no light.
We
There's-
waited for it to turn off.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me board off these things. Okay.
Before I start breaking anything, I'd like to test the shutters. Do they open?
They are latched shut from the inside.
Is this a? Can I pick this latch?
Yes, you can pick this latch. Go ahead and give me a pick locks check, and you can take a plus 30 to it because it's not even a lock. It's just like a little shitty latch. Well, you know what? It's a little shitty latch, but you're invisible, and you drop one of your lock picks, the one that would fit here, and it falls down, tumbles off the building side. It's stuck in the grass. You're going to have to get a new one. And now the good tool for this is gone. You're going to have to just break that shit.
Okay, I'm gonna call upon this is not an attack. I'm gonna call upon faith myself and break the window.
Does Call Upon Faith have a verbal component? It does!
Wait, no, it doesn't. Not on my thing. Oh, it does, I guess. But yeah, whatever. I can't silence. I can't. Fine. I don't care about it. I
Wait,
can't even say it.
I can
That's
crawl.
good.
I can climb down and pick up my tool.
It's dark. It's fucking lost in the grasses
fine.
somewhere. There's no way you're going to find that shit.
I realize that I can't use it, so I break
Oh no!
it.
Wait! I can just put the
Alright,
stone
you
in the bag of
smash it.
holding.
It's not. There's no sound.
There's no sound. You just bang on it over and over again until
But now you're
the
visible.
window breaks apart
Okay.
and tumbles to the ground.
Good.
Okay, we need to move quickly, so I go in.
What do we see?
I think I can just take you back to the map. I've put you all in here so you can all see, but we're going to make Emmerich super tiny.
Okay, I kill the guy. He's dead.
No, I want to kill the guy.
Okay, sure, you kill the guy and steal his shit. Yeah.
There's some plate mail resting on the table that you have to step in through. In the bed is a large man with a scarred face, greasy black hair, curled up in a nice little ball, blanket pulled over him, a massive two-handed sword sitting next to the bed, leaning against it slightly. The sword looks magical. It's bejeweled, decorated, made of fine work. Clearly something that he's found here himself. No shield. He's using a two-handed sword.
He's missing he doesn't have a nose, right?
He is missing the end of his nose. This is correct.
Well,
Okay,
that's such a
there's
coincidence.
a time limit here.
Well, he's describing things to us, so this is happening
Yes, no, I'm
instantaneously.
telling you about you. Sorry.
Yeah, so now it's been described,
There's
right?
Yep. And there's a chest here, as expected, that probably has things in it.
Yep, I'm waiting for my brother to fucking murk this guy.
Yeah! I fucking murked the fuck out of him.
Yeah. Okay.
Honorably.
I'm gonna have
Like,
you
Oh,
roll me
no!
D20 for luck. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. But you want to roll me a D20 and roll like super low. Actually, any low, just don't roll super fucking high. Basically, don't roll a 20.
I'm readying an attack on him to also help if he like gets up and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Just
If
don't
this
roll a
fucks
20.
up- If this fucks up, this is some.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. You can put your hand over his mouth the moment that you bring the dagger into his throat, and he kind of gasps and tries to yell, but you're already it's silence, and you're holding him down. And as he struggles, it doesn't matter. He's gonna die.
Good.
We could roll some dice for the struggle, but he dies.
Does he have any jewelry on?
Ring fingers, amulets, brooches,
Earrings. belts.
earrings.
He is wearing a ring on his right ring finger.
Yoink.
Yoinked indeed.
That's the only. He's only wearing one ring
Yeah.
and no amulets or anything.
Nope, just a ring, a golden ring.
What a bunch of losers. Yeah, I mean, I'll take the two-handed sword.
Yep.
And then you said there's a big treasure chest in here. Yeah?
Yep.
Two.
Is it locked?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna look for his key.
While he looks for the key, I would like to try to pick the lock, okay?
Yeah. You'll find the key very quickly.
No!
It's just attached to his pants.
What he's
Sure.
looking for it. I'm still trying to pick the lock, okay? I
Let him
know
pick this
I
lock.
can pick the lock.
Well, before you can pick the lock, he'll find the key, though. So
But maybe I get a really good roll.
he interrupts you and
Good.
opens the chest for you.
I don't even know if I want to open the chest right now. I'm putting
Oh,
the key in my fucking pocket.
Why? Open the
Um,
goddamn chest!
Okay, I open the chest and I'll look in. Is there
What is
magic
in?
items in
There are
there?
potions and swords and axes and a quiver, and then you probably close the chest.
Yes.
Quiver.
Ooh, quick.
I grab his sword. I'm gonna put it. I mean, I'm gonna hold on to it, I guess. I need this. I tap my brother.
I need this dig. What'd you say?
I tap my brother.
Yeah, I'm tapped. I look at you.
You
I
can't see him. He's invisible.
fucking smack him.
No, Anton.
You become visible.
Anton already smashed the window. He's
I
visible
try to
already.
grab his fucking I didn't even know what it's called, the pebble, and throw it out the fucking window so I can read the spell. This dumb fuck.
Silent pebble?
Can I just
Yes.
put the pebble in the bag of holding? I just put it in the bag of holding for a moment.
Good idea.
There.
That probably works. Sure, that's fine as long as it's gone. And I read the scroll of etherealness while with him holding the he's holding the chest. I'm holding the sword.
Oh,
I'm
also,
holding him.
is there a is this another chest or what is this? Or is it just part of the design map?
That appears to be another smaller chest.
Can
Oh,
we
we're grabbing them both.
can we open that or look in that?
Yeah.
You don't lockpick
It's
it.
What is
just
it?
an empty chest lying around.
Good.
Yeah, that's useless.
Does it have
Hey,
a false
All the good
bottom?
stuff is in the other one.
Okay, good. Okay. All right. So we can each pick up. Put the two-handed sword in the chest. I don't know why you're fucking carrying the two-handed sword. Put it in the chest, then we both pick it up, and then we walk out in the.
Yes, I
ethereal
do
path.
that.
This is when you hear the footsteps on the walkway outside.
Good thing he's.
I immediately read the thing.
All right, you cast the etherealness scroll. As the door opens, a guard stands there with a spear in hand. His hands like blackened from the doors that are already burned, and the two of you disappear. And then you promptly fall to the ground because you're standing on wood, and it's going to be a short fall. You'll each take d6 falling damage.
The chest comes with
6
them.
for one
right?
of you. Wow, 6 for both of you. You both take 6 damage from the fall. It's a thud, an unexpected tumble to the ground, holding all this weight, and you find yourself in a strange place. The world is pretty much just mist and then like black objects. The boundaries of your reality, the ground you're standing on is like Vanta black. And then there's other black things out there, but they're sort of grayed out by the mist between you and them. You can see each other as these like vague collections of, as if like, if you're in like a really foggy area, but then like the fog is condensing on the inside of like a clear plastic bag or a window or something, that's what you guys are. The outline of you would be like a clear plastic bag that has like particles of mist stuck to the inside of it. So you look sort of wraith-like or ghostly.
I try to talk to him.
Yeah, you can speak normally.
Get the fuck
But
out of
there's no terrain. It's just like ground and mist.
Wait, what about the chest?
Nope, it's fine.
Chest is in their arms.
Good.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
don't talk about that.
Shut up,
Good
Nick.
job, guys.
You're a dumb fuck, Nick.
We're leaving back the way that we believe the tree was. It should be easy.
Yeah.
I mean, we've walked back and forth about 7,000 times, so.
At least.
Obviously, it's different looking, but we should know the general direction.
True.
You can head in a direction that you think it is.
This should be easy. We grab the chest.
Totally easy.
Well, no, I mean, I can explain it. We grab the chest. The chest is here. I'm holding on to it. I cast the etherealness scroll. I look up at the door. The door is to my right. I
There's no
know
door.
the tree.
There's no building.
It was. It
Sure.
was to my right. So now I should know that it's okay. Fucking this way, because
All right.
that's what I'm going with.
And there you go. And you walk, the two of you, in this misty, ghosty plane.
I do have direction sense, by the way.
Brother, how much
good.
time do you
Did
spend
actually
in
make me
this?
that distinct? Oh, you did. Perfect. Lovely. Love it all. Okay.
What'd you ask me,
What the
Tiro?
fuck is this place?
Some weird shit. I'm not high enough level to go to this normally. I'm not as skilled.
Wait, have you ever been to this place before? We can get back, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's fine. It'll wear off.
How long?
I believe 24 hours.
24 hours? Are we gonna be able to eat or drink or?
We don't have to. We're in the ethereal
I
plane. Saddle up.
You can end it at will.
Oh, if I can end it at will, then I'll end it when I want.
Inside the.
No. No.
Why don't we go to a break right now, and we'll come back on the other side.
Yeah, let's do that. We'll
The
be back.
ethereal monsters
We'll
are
be
coming.
Come back to Tombs of Scoria. You're in the ethereal plane, an unusual place, one that feels weird and out of place to you. When you see another figure moving in your direction, also in a similar silhouetted condensation form, heading in your direction. What separates this from each other is that there's like a reddish hue to the eye sockets, nose socket, and grin of this creature before you.
I say, please don't kill us.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Like you, they
There-
have a shapeless, billowy mass that it kind of evaporates towards the bottom and disappears. It's got a pair of hands, but like this glowing face.
He sounds friendly.
Well, what's
I
he
mean,
doing? Is he
wait,
like
yeah.
approaching us? Is he just sitting there? or-
It's approaching, yeah, at walking pace. So
I
you've
see.
got a good 20 or 30 seconds before he arrives.
Maybe we should curve off like 30 degrees to the left to see if he tries to intercept.
I mean, there's nothing around you in all directions, right?
But there's still.
Well,
there's still, like, yeah.
Yeah, right now, he is moving towards us. We are going to intersect, correct? So I want to know if I can go left, which we should be able to do, even if there's nothing around us. We still
Yeah.
have each other.
Yeah.
We go left a little
Well,
bit.
sure.
We'll turn a little bit and
Does he
see if he
adjust?
follows.
Oh, it's coming for you. Probably just here to talk.
I slipped my own
Okay,
throat.
hold on. I pull out a scroll of protection from evil. We're about to see what 2 scrolls do, and I cast.
No!
Yes, it should be fine.
What are you
He
doing?
whips out the scroll. And,
Okay.
Wait,
you
firstly,
read from it.
how long have we been walking for?
Half an hour? 15 minutes?
Oh.
Who knows?
Whoa, wait.
It's
those
been a
are-
little while.
Wait, those are two
It's
very
a weird ass fucking place. You're in another plane of existence.
But time still
You're
exists
not gonna
here.
be able to.
I'm just saying, because we've been walking for 30 seconds, and we were like, okay, I'm gonna go back, then we're back in the fucking tavern. But we've been walking for like 30 minutes. We're like reasonably far away. They're like, yeah.
You've been walking for a few minutes for certain. Probably 15, 20, maybe 30 is possible.
This is fine.
Okay.
The scroll on scroll is fine because this is a different realm. It's not. Yeah, it's fine. It's
Oh,
fine. It's fine.
Okay, cool. I
You
didn't even
cast protection from evil.
know. Cool.
Yes, on us. Yes.
Yeah. The creature comes up to you, up to the barrier of the evil protection from evil zone, and you can see tries to reach into it, but cannot.
You're
Is
fucking
barred
lucky.
from
I have a
passing
big
through your
brain.
evil.
You're so lucky.
I breathe a huge sigh of relief. Looks like those years spent in the temple. What do they call them? Synagogue, temple, church?
The church, I think.
All of these things will be fine.
Looks like your years spent in the church served you well, brother.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna keep going. I just want to read this. 3 rounds per level. Okay, we're gonna keep going for what I feel like is a good amount of time, and we'll watch what he does. We're walking fast.
Yeah. The wraith follows you at the edge of your bubble, trying to reach in every now and then, failing to do so. You get the impression that he's like repulsed by the barrier. Like he goes to touch it and then brings back his hand almost in pain and billows after you, floating behind you.
I have 12 minutes, so I'm gonna wait till I think it's about
Wait.
7 minutes.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
talk a little bit. Okay?
Yes.
Talk to me. Brother,
So
how long does this protection last for?
12. It'll last 12 minutes. I did cast a protection from evil scroll
Okay.
on us.
Let's stop for a moment. It seems like this
Yeah.
fucker's not going away. Can we slay him here?
You can try.
Okay, I would like to take out my Warblade +1, and I would like to swing at it.
See, protection from evil.
No.
What, Nick?
You attack.
It's gonna
things
break the
across
spell.
barrier.
Well, it sounds like my cleric brother should have said.
No, the protection from evil's on me in a radius around me.
Yeah, Nick.
It
Oh, okay.
should not
Yeah.
break the
Hey,
spell.
why don't you stick to your own plane, loser? Okay, Earthwalker.
Okay. No, fair. You're fair. Good point, Mohammed.
Protect from evil 10-foot radius. Centered on moves with creature. Any particular creature within the circle.
Uh-oh.
Can break the warding against enchanted or summoned monsters by meleeing them, but that's just enchanted or summoned monsters. Creature too large. Ooh. Ooh. Is it really only enchanted or summoned that will break from that?
We're about to get some good XP, boys.
Evil or evilly enchanted creatures. Yes. All right. Go ahead. Make your attack roll.
Combat, boom, boom, boom. Is this a large creature or no?
No.
Wait, do I want low or high?
You want high. So you go to slash at it with your sword, and the creature pulls back from you as your sword cuts through the barrier and slashes at it. It keeps its distance, but you can stay within, and you can basically keep it at sword's length or spear's length from you.
Okay, fine, then we just keep walking as
So-
long as he fucks off.
This is gonna last 12 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for me to tell time here. Eventually, I think I need to will the etherealness scroll to go away, unless you want to try and slay this beast. I have cause fear. I don't know if this will work on on this, but I could try it. It'll make it run away as fast as it can for I think 15 rounds, or not 15 rounds. It's like 2 rounds or some shit.
Well, after I swing my sword at it and we start walking the other direction, what does he do? Does he fuck off or does he just come right back to us?
No, it comes right back, but stays a little bit farther, like outside of sword range now. Trailing you from, I guess, 20 feet?
How does he know? Couldn't we just keep walking?
Yeah, you could probably just keep walking.
I mean, like, does he come forward and test the barrier more, or?
No, it just trails you guys at a distance of 20 feet.
Okay, we can just walk like this for like an hour then, since he doesn't know if the
No,
barrier's...
this only. Oh, I guess he
doesn't-
won't know
he
if the
doesn't
barrier
know.
comes back. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. If he tries to attack us, then I will.
Will us out.
Yeah, I'll will us out.
Yeah. You walk for, you say, an hour. The creature following you at that distance the whole time. And I guess you'd want a GTFO.
Well, can I, before we get the fuck out, can I try to talk to it?
Sure.
I'll speak to it in all its languages and say hello.
You can hear a response, but it's like really subtle. It's like a whispered response, and you're 20 feet away and you can't make it out. You'd have to get closer to him to hear it.
Brother, what if I beckon it closer? I whisper to him. What if I beckon it closer and you try to attack it again?
If you want to try, sure, but I don't even know if I hit it if I'm going to do much damage.
Maybe we should just leave.
Yeah, I think that'd probably be the good idea.
I'll will us out.
All right. You guys leave the ethereal plane.
I feel like this is like a
You
one
find
shot.
yourself in the middle of what's this place called?
Cauldron.
No, you find yourself in the middle of the Tether Wilds in the middle of the night, and you look around, and it's hard to see anything. Eventually, you'll make your way back to the tree. It'll take probably the rest of the night to find the same spot. But there's Imric waiting for you.
You actually made it. Did you get the stuff?
We got a lot of stuff.
We got the goods.
We got
Fucking
we
good job, guys. I'll
tons
stand
of
up and come over to you.
I
Yeah, let me
know.
carry that. I grabbed the chest off you and put it down. Give you both a hug. I was getting worried there. Did the scroll work? What was it like?
It was weird. We were on another plane of existence. It felt, I don't know. I couldn't see Tyrael very well. There was some smiling red-faced thing walking after us. I had to get rid of a scroll of protection from evil.
Honestly,
in
it's
order to
probably not
save
too
us.
different from you wandering around in your drunken stupor sometimes. Maybe you'd be a bit more at home in that realm than this one, Imric.
Yeah, well, been out of drink for the last 2 days, so yeah.
Well, then let's go get you some more. Can we head back to the dock and try to get out of here? Did we say they were going to come back and meet us in a week, or how are we getting back?
No, there's no dock, man. We need to find another way.
No,
Can we
wait.
see the world map?
We sailed in.
We didn't. Yeah, we did, but it wasn't a dock. They just dropped us off on land.
We sailed in and we allowed them to fuck off.
What the fuck was our plan to get out of here then?
We were gonna sort it out once we got the stuff. Neal, can we see the world map?
Yeah, world map, please.
Yeah, totes.
If I recall, I believe we were going to go.
Why don't we head back down to the tavern? We can
Yeah,
check in
yeah.
on Eric, and she'll probably know the best way out of here. She'll know, like, oh yeah, the ships that leave from Pittsburgh or whatever.
Sure, I'm fine with that.
The people
Just
from
going to the
Cauldron are going to
tavern?
be aggressively searching probably because we just destroyed all the progress they've made over the past month or 2 or 3
Yeah.
of searching. I don't know how long Clurta said.
Then I
Okay,
would say we
that's-
go to White Shore.
White Shore.
Well, we can stop by at the tavern in Astrolabe, but we probably have to leave after. I don't think we want to stay there. Like,
They might already be there, though. That's a good point. Otherwise,
White
we're
Shore
gonna
was
have
no,
to
no,
do-
they won't be there already. Like, there's no way that in like 2 seconds that I don't think so. Or you would have
Okay,
seen or
yeah,
heard
you're right,
voices or
you're right.
something.
White Shore wasn't a place of ruin, correct? At least I hadn't heard of it getting there. I thought the mountains blocked the demon invasion.
Last I
Yeah, no
heard,
way the demons got there.
the king or the queen sent some ships to White Shore to raid it, and they were lost at sea. Last I heard, no one's actually been to White Shore since this all happened.
Well, we may be the first if we can't find another way out.
Could be that it's still there. Could be that it's fine. That's a dangerous place, though, down there. You know, to walk to White Shore. I mean,
Yeah, I just don't know our other. I just don't know our other way out.
What about Valara? What about these places? Is this all in Mystria?
no, that's Matava. It's a society run by women, men as slaves, and that forest there on the way to Valara, the Overgrowth. There's a green dragon there. That's one of the places that
okay,
Colette
that's
told us about.
Gotcha.
We could always. I don't know if this would work. We've obviously never tested the Babylon candles. Could always try to Babylon candles yourself home.
Yeah, that could work.
They are teleportation scrolls. Teleport goes a very long ways away.
There's no. If we could get into Valara, is that green dragon literally blocking that entire like land bridge? There's no way.
The last time I heard that the Green Dragon was attacked, they sent many of our greatest wizards and I think warriors to fight it, and they all died. All they got were the
no,
dragons.
I'm not saying we go kill it. I'm just saying that we should be able to walk to Valara without the dragons destroying everything.
We can't go to
That's
Valara
pretty
because they will
dangerous.
enslave us.
But
Here,
if
listen,
we did want to get to Valara, the smarter move might be maybe go to Newfoot. It's been destroyed, but we could perhaps find like a canoe there or something and sail along the coast to Valara.
Why would we
Sure.
go there when they would enslave us as
well,
well?
because
With enough gold, perhaps we could hire a ship, or we could find a ship that was just trading.
Or-
and we could just get on a ship.
we could go as slaves. We could stop by the tavern and we could pay her a handsome sum of money to escort us through Valara. We could say that she's our owner, and then we could take a boat from Valara to the mainland.
You know, we're nobility. I don't think they'll enslave us. I think if we give them enough money, we could get a ship out of there.
Why risk or do something crazy like that? We could probably pay a whole lot less to.
So I will throw in something here. I think one of our most valuable resources is time. And I think maybe it would just be beneficial for us to try the candle. of
The only
Babylon
thing is
out.
that those candles are so unbelievably fucking broken OP that we have a free get out of whatever shit like free card if we need to, that to use them right now when we're under no threat feels so wasteful. We could use them, it will work, but like we
Yeah.
could be in the middle of like we're dead and everything is fucking like, oh, light the candle and leave. It's so good that to like
Well, we
use
have two.
I know
The reason that we would use it now is because there is probably no good way out of here. The Valara one is
what
really
about
risky.
this? What about this?
I mean, like we
head
could literally do that Valara plan, and if it doesn't go well, then we just light the candles and leave, right?
We head east across the Tether Wilds to Shirebrook.
Yeah.
We try and find a canoe there. We sail up the coast to Rockwave and get a ship from there.
That would be fine.
I mean, we could walk there on foot, but the Ashlands are difficult to walk through. But we could probably canoe along the coast. It'll take a while, but we could do it. Get to Rockaway, find a ship.
Are we talking weeks or months?
No, not even like weeks, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, it should. I'm guessing like 2 weeks tops. From
That's fine.
Walking to Shirebrook and then canoeing to Rockaway, right? Maybe.
Yeah.
Sure, that I would be fine with that. Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right, that seems like our best option.
All right, we're gonna go to the tavern first.
You're gonna take a day or so to get back to the tavern down here, the edge of the Dogwood.
Let's go via the tavern. We'll go to the tavern and then we'll head east from there. I can get some more drink.
We really don't think there's no like what? Talk to me about the land of slaving men. Will they literally like fucking kill us on the spot if they see us? Do noblemen ever
I don't
travel
know.
through there? Like,
I mean, we're nobles. We could say that we're diplomats.
Like the thing
From
is it like
Draco's.
Valera or whatever is right here. This is like so easy, and then I'm sure that it's like a port they can like.
So Matava is an isolated, oppressive regime. They have sort of like a slavery system based on sex, and it's kind of a fucked up place. There's not much travel there. No one ever really visits with the people of Matava, but they're also situated between the ocean and the Grand Canals, between sort of all the major countries in the world. So they have a lot of trade. They're sort of like, when their vessels go out and trade amongst the towns, they're sort of fine, but people tend to stay away from Matava, the capital, Matava, the country itself.
Yeah, so we could potentially find a trading ship from Drakus there.
Yeah. People showing up are usually going to be not treated particularly well, especially if they're men coming in from the outside. You are kind of connected to the crown, so they might not want to piss you guys off. On the other hand, Matava has been providing arms to Mystria throughout this, so it's also possible they might just take you and capture you and give you to the Mystrians. It really depends on the person you come across.
I like the tavern lady. She was cool. She was hot. I think she rolled for hotness and she rolled high. We could literally say, hey, listen, because doesn't she want to fucking leave too? So she's like motivated as well to get the fuck out, right? Because it's not like this tavern's not gonna last long. So we give her like
bring her back to Drakus with us.
Fucking yeah, we could pay her literally like 100 gold to
buy the rest of her. Let's ask her then. That is a plan.
Yeah.
If she doesn't do it, then we go to Shirebrook.
Yeah, sure. That's
you kicked her dog.
Well, they don't know it. I'm just saying because the Shirebrook thing, this could actually be like a month actually.
It's a long journey.
I think the
Valara one's good.
If we're talking about canoeing from Shirebrook to Rockaway, that's like canoeing like 150 miles. That might take a while.
The meta is also how much time do you want to spend like IRL doing this stuff, because going to Shirebrook and to Rockwave then sailing around could be a couple of dice rolls in 10 minutes, or it could be like a whole session or two doing this. So that is just something to consider.
I want to go on
talk to the lady.
Valara. I want to be sold as a sex slave. I want those.
Well, I think we can perma invisibility for the most part.
Wait, what? No, I thought we were traveling as their slaves.
Yeah, we don't need to do that. Like, let's go and speak to the woman and see what she has to say, right?
Fuck it, we can fucking bring Eric along with us. Fuck it.
Yeah.
We need to bring in another player. Eric is gonna join as a player character soon.
No. We just keep Eric on the sideline for when one of us fucking dies. Bring him in.
Yeah.
Or Eric can come if she has to prove her allegiance by like castrating one of her slaves or whatever. Then fucking Eric is gonna have to step up, dude. Or we could go with her down, and she could sell Eric into slavery. So we tie up the loose ends. We split the gold from selling him as a slave. But we wouldn't do that.
Let's get to the tavern.
Yeah, let's get to the tavern. Let's see if we can find Eric and Our Lady, okay?
Are we going in the night, or yeah?
We're going right the fuck now. We don't have time to fuck around. Yeah.
All right, let's go.
All right. You head out in the night, walking by what barely little moonlight there is, not wanting to risk a lightstone because that'll probably alert any horsemen nearby to your presence. And south, you travel through the Tether Wilds. It'll take you 2.5 days to get there.
Damn.
Yep, but I've already rolled for encounters, and aside from seeing some giants in the distance and a pack of elephants, nothing threatens you. I suppose you don't want to go elephant or giant hunting.
No, thanks.
Well, wait, how much do tusks sell for? No, okay.
2 days later, you can arrive back at that well-built tavern right on the edge of the bogwood.
Ah, thank Martha. And I pick up my pace and walk towards the tavern and I'm kind of looking out cautiously for the dogs, trying to hope that the one that I kicked doesn't recognize me.
You will get back from, one side of it. You can see some laundry hanging out on some lines. I think you're arriving in late afternoon. Feet tired from the journey. Lights on inside. Smoke rising from the chimney.
Okay, I try and look around, maybe get a look in through a window, make sure there's no restrained guards in there.
Yeah, you can come up to a window and you will see Eric sitting at the bar next to a group of 4 other people, kind of scraggly looking folk, men and women alike. And they're all chatting amongst themselves. The woman who runs the place is nowhere to be seen.
All right, I head in. Eric, you son of a bitch.
Hey, he says in Eridonian. You made it.
Eric, where is the lady that runs this place we're looking for? We have an emergency.
He gets up and looks around. I think she went out back to get some well water or something.
Should all 3 of us go talk to her, or do you want me to do it alone?
Who are
You're
these
the one
people?
with
I asked.
Silver
and I
tongue.
pointed them.
Yeah, what are you
They
guys doing
speak
here?
in Eridonian. One of them goes, I'm Greg. This is my wife, Janet. The other woman just gives you a wave, says Nancy. And the last guy identifies himself as Bill.
Greg, Eric, Nancy, Bill. Fantastic to meet you. Can I get a drink here? I start looking over the bar.
Wait, what are you guys doing here? What brings you to these lands?
Well, we live here, my lord,
What,
in the bogwood.
in the bog? How many people live out in the bogwood?
There's some of us.
Like
Oh, yeah.
hundreds or thousands or?
They shrug. How would I know?
Not the brightest
you
folk
can,
in the
like,
bogwood.
Statistical gathering of all the people and count them and pass the information out to everyone via magical stones that emit light data?
How many people do you know?
Well, I guess you'd need schools for that. It sounds like you have none there, so I'm sorry for even asking. Okay, I would like to go outside and look for the sexy lady, tavern lady.
I grab
Yeah.
a pitcher from behind the bar, pour myself a drink, and leave 5 silver on the bar.
Okay. That'll do.
I carry around the chest, I guess.
Okay.
You carry around the chest and set it down somewhere?
No. I sit on the chest, and that is my chest that I'm going to be holding.
Okay.
Okay, I go outside and I find the lady. Is she there, or do I see her?
Yeah, you'll see her. She's grabbing some water from a well. I'm just trying to remember her name.
Hagatha, I think, wasn't it?
No.
Did we ever get a name for her?
I feel like we
I-
did.
We did.
I don't have
know.
one
Had
written
a name.
down, but we must have.
Jenny? I don't know.
What?
Janice.
Wasn't it Teresa?
Janice?
Teresa. I don't
Teresa
know.
May.
It's not Teresa, that's my mom's name. He's just making a joke.
Oh, I was,
I want to be Teresa's slave.
Gator
He has
Matava.
problems.
it's a woman. All right, whatever. You find her. You chat with her.
Yeah, what you've seen one, you've seen them all, right, Koibu? All right.
True.
True. As she's reaching into the well, I would like to reach forward and help her. Hey, do you remember me? Can I give you a hand here?
Thank you, she says, flashing you a bright smile as you guys pull up the bucket together. Glad to see that you're back.
I'm glad as well. Not only do I return safely with my friends, but I return with a wonderful proposition for you.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever traveled to the lands of Malakaria? What did you call
Matava.
it?
Matava.
Matava. Have you ever been down to Matava?
Ooh, that is an interesting proposition. I have never traveled there myself, but my sister has.
Your sister? Does she live down there?
No. She died during the the incident.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm so sorry. Well, me and my companions have a wonderful proposition for you. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Now, I'm sure a strapping young lady, right? We said she was very young, right? Like in her early 20s or something?
Young lady.
Yeah. How would a strapping young lady like you like to own 3 rugged, handsome young men as slaves for the purposes of getting us through Valera to find a boat so that we can get home.
Someone pinch me, I must be dreaming.
And not only do you get to play this, we will pay you a whopping 50 gold for your escort.
And what's the catch?
Well, there is no catch. Me and my friends need passage back home. As you know, there's not very much way back home from here, and it seems as though Valera is the nearest port, and I'm sure you've heard the stories. Our kind aren't welcome there.
Oh yeah, they're not too kind to you.
Unaccompanied, so yeah, this seems to be the easiest way to get home. I suppose the only catch for you is you need to find somebody to run this tavern for a week or however long it takes. Although I noticed that you've got Eric out there. He seems to be a pretty trustworthy young man. I'm sure he wouldn't mind doing it for you. Don't take my word on it, but...
Well, this place is sort of drying up. I could use a new home anyway. I've been thinking about leaving, but haven't really had a way to go anywhere. Haven't had a place to go or money to set myself up once I get there. Where are you going? What's your ultimate destination?
Ultimate destination? I don't know. It's getting cold up here. We want to go somewhere south. Might try to get our way into, I don't know, Pernissus or maybe somewhere else. I don't know. But once we get to Valera, we'll know more.
Well, if you got the money for a ship, I could get us to Valera and get us a boat to Pernissus. You'd have to trust me, though.
My eyes raise. How could you get us to Valera?
Well, we'd walk, right? And you would keep us safe in the overgrowth. And when we get to the city of Valera, I can get us through the gates.
Oh, I thought she was implying that she had like a totally different plan. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. My only worry is that we've heard stories of a green dragon that lurks in the undergrowth north of Valera. Now, of course, we are fearsome warriors, but even the three of us are no match for the green dragon that lurks there. Are you confident that you could guide us through the overgrowth without running into...
Oh, no, not at all.
Oh, well. I mean, the bogwood...
I thought you had that figured out.
Well, we'll figure it out. We'll go inside, we'll talk it over. I'm sure there's a way through this, yeah?
If you say so. Do you mind giving me a day or so to settle up some affairs and, you know, sort out what I need to take and what I'm going to leave behind and what I'm going to do with my tavern?
Tyrael scratches the back of his head. You know, I think it'd be best if we could leave as soon as possible.
Well, I have some money buried in the woods for emergencies that'll take me a while to dig up. If you want to double your price, I could afford to leave it.
How would you bury or dig up money? Oh, you're gonna move completely to...
I'm leaving.
Oh.
If you're gonna take me out of this hellhole and to Drekis, I will happily leave my establishment behind, but I will need some startup funds. And when you're running in like this long enough, you learn to bury your money in the woods.
I'll yell at the window. Brother, can I have a word with you?
Yeah, I mean, we can help you dig up whatever. We'll see. I'll be back. And then I run back to the tavern. What do you want, Anton?
I'll speak in Drakisian. I was thinking more about your plan, and I feel like, what if we go into there, would we be her bodyguards? Would we be in chains? I wouldn't be comfortable to be in chains. Also, we're going to be going in there with a chest. Do you not think the guards, are going to want to look in it and see what it is?
Well, I mean, we're going to be traveling as her servants. I imagine we'll be carrying the chest. That's fine. We don't have to be in chains, I imagine. And she'll just say she's like a seller of rare wares. And she needs passage to... our continent is Drakis, right?
Drekis, yeah.
Drekis, not Drakis. Drekis, yeah. She needs passage to Drekis to sell her wares. Should be fine, right?
It should be fine, but I feel like we are, and I think you would agree, we are risking this whole chest of magical items and potions doing this.
What are they going to do? Rob her at the gates?
This is an unbelievable amount of magical items and potions and scrolls that could help Matava in their war effort. They've been supplying the Mystrians. This could very well put them in a nice place with Scoria. I mean...
Okay, so this would be a little bit of, like, character knowledge. So
Sure.
generally, I'm asking Koibu, like, generally you can't just steal shit from people in places because then nobody would ever travel through the city anymore, right? Or actually, we've had this conversation before at the Capitol where we were worried, like, if we give them our magical weapons, will they just take them at the gates?
Yeah.
And then your reasonable reply was, well, of course not. We just stole shit at the gates and everything would fall into chaos. So how, like, stable is this little country between Mystria and Drekis? Are these people that are known to, like, rip and run, like, no one travels through there because they'll fuck your shit up? Or are they just kind of rude? Or, like, what would, like, the out-of-character, or the in-character knowledge in the world kind of be for that?
If you are who you say you are, they would probably, if you're honest with them and they accept you, then your shit's fine. But if they think you're lying to them, if there's some sort of deception going on, all bets are off and everything's thrown out the window.
So she's
if
not
they-
an arms merchant.
Right, if she's not an arms merchant, if they can identify you as, like, definitely not slaves, if they suss out that something is not as it appears, then all your shit would be forfeit because you're, like, strangers lying to them and sneaking into their towns.
That's 3 charisma rolls.
Okay, well, actually, then we don't even really need to lie that much, then. We could just say that she's trying to travel to Drekis to sell wares, and we're the 3 bodyguards that she's hired to work under her. That's probably okay. That's, like, not that far off from the truth. I don't know, like, what...
We could even invisibility the chest. Although it would look a little weird.
Nah, that's too dangerous.
Too complicated, yeah. And I think having the chest gives credence to her story, so...
It seems legit. I think we'd get away with it.
I think that's better, yeah.
Yeah, because that's what are they're not going to ask for, like, electronic records or something, right? Like, it's, okay, lady shows up, she's got 3 bodyguards, they've got a chest, like, what other possible stories could it be? Like, our story's pretty... Yeah.
That's fine,
It
yeah.
might strip you of your arms and armor when you show up.
But we're trying to leave. Right?
You're trying to
We're
leave. You
Go
get
get
it
on
back.
a ship. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you say strip us of our arms and armor, we'd get them back on the boat, right?
Yeah, they'd probably give it back to you when you leave the boat, right? If it's a Matavan boat, they'll keep you unarmed and unarmored the whole voyage.
Yeah, but
if it's another boat
that's fine.
passing through,
Yeah, no problem, that's fine.
We should go to Bontheris, by the way, not Phyllis's.
Yeah.
I just didn't name it, I didn't want to name a particular place, but yeah, we can go to wherever, Bontheris, yeah.
Do we go to Newfort and get a canoe and sail to Valara rather than walk through the overgrowth?
Yeah, that's
Is there
my...
gonna be a canoe in Newfort?
Probably.
Well, we can just ask the lady, she should know, right?
Well, Newfort's
Well,
a burned town.
She won't have been there, but, like...
Well, but I mean, like, any of these people in the Bogwood might have some better idea than us, right?
They also might have a canoe in the Bogwood. That's a good point.
Yeah.
We'll probably just buy one.
Yeah, I want to buy a canoe in the Bogwood. That'd be easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's worth the risk to save the candle. I really do.
Sure.
No, yeah, I think it's fine. I just...
Okay. Do we want to? Yeah. Can I ask the people around the table that were inside? Jessica, Stephanie, whatever, Bob, their fucking names are. Yeah. So, inhabitants of the Royal Bogwood, you guys wouldn't happen to know if there are any canoes around here that you guys would be willing to part with, maybe in exchange for some silver?
One of them pipes up saying that their sister's a carpenter and can make you a canoe.
What's so funny about that, Anton?
Well, we need to leave quickly and not sit around for fucking 9 weeks for his sister to make us a canoe.
How long would it
doesn't
take?
take 9 weeks to make a canoe, you daft bastard.
How long does it take?
Got it.
2
A
weeks.
day.
A day.
A day to make a canoe?
Well, I mean, it's not going to be one of your fancy canoes, but yeah.
Okay, can we
Okay.
do we want to sail down from the ruins of Penisburg, or do we want to go over from Newfort? What do you want to do?
Penisburg. Wait, no.
Giants
No,
Hills and Hydra Swamp?
No, we need to go
These
from-
sound
go-
like some scary...
We go south to here.
Yep.
And then
Yeah, we
we
need to go
canoe
south.
to Valara. from
Sounds
there.
good.
Yeah.
I like it. 1 day for a canoe. Name your price.
Oh, we'll have to go see her, won't we? Come on, before it gets dark.
Okay.
What's her name?
Hold on. This is perfect. Okay. We need a name for the lady because now she's our companion.
Her name was Alexandra, or whatever.
Sure,
pretty
Alexandra. Love it. Close
Wait.
enough.
No, I really think it was.
I believe you.
Okay. Alexandra, let's get the boat. All right. Okay, Alexandra, Does it have to be that? Really? Okay.
No, we can change it if you want.
Nope, that's fine. So you have a day to get your affairs in order. We're going to go down. We're going to secure travel. Well, a canoe. And then we are going to canoe into Valara. Sounds good.
Sweet. All right. You guys can get yourself a canoe.
We need a contingency plan for if we see a scout coming to us. We need to have this already done. What are we going to do?
I hold person and kill him.
Yeah, we kill him. Yeah.
Wait, we're just going to be Hold on.
Yes.
They're enemy soldiers. We don't feel bad about it, right?
Correct.
Yeah, but it's Australian soldiers, I mean.
Okay.
Should have killed Eric here, I say.
No.
Laughing.
Eric is fine. Eric is...
You go to... You get the introductions with the canoe maker. She says it'll be 20 gold.
20 gold?
20 gold for a fucking canoe?
Are you for a fucking tree carved out a little bit? 20 gold?
This girl uproots her life for 100 gold, and this motherfucker wants 20 gold for a tree?
We're in the goddamn bogwoods, okay? We're in the Kansas.
A nice canoe would normally cost about 10 gold. This person is clearly sensing a desperate situation and is trying to extort you because she knows that she has what you need and can charge much higher rates for it.
No thanks, I'll warp wood a canoe.
All right. She chuckles. You can leave.
We stay another night then, Ansel?
Well, I have it. Well, we went in the morning, right? I guess I wouldn't have.
Okay, wait,
so
hold on. We're nobility.
We might want to pay for this.
We have infinite money, right?
Yeah, let's just fucking pay him.
But it's
We'll give you 15 gold.
All right, 15's good enough.
15 gold it is, brother. Subtract it from your sheet. Also, I want to know where she lives.
You're at her house.
Good.
Good.
I remember it
workshop.
very well.
We're coming back.
Are there windows or doors? Talk to me about this house. Also, where does she take her money when we pay her? Does she go inside with it, or does she just put it in her pocket or something?
She drops it into her pocket, tells you that it'll take the rest of the day to make the canoe, and she begins to gather tinder and kindling and make a fire.
Sounds great. We can go back to the tavern for the night and rest. It's less than a day's walk between the tavern and this lady's house, right? It's a few hours.
Yeah, in fact, the lady and her brother will bring you the canoe when you're done, when they're done with it.
All right, we leave in the morning. Hey, let's go back to the tavern. Let's get our story straight when we get to Valara.
We're bodyguards, hired to protect this lady.
And she's a merchant, right?
She's a merchant, and we're going to Drekis.
Okay, let's ask her some questions then. What have you got in the chest? We're gonna have to tell her. We're gonna have to go through the chest with her.
Yes, Alexandra, let's rehearse, okay? Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Throughout your years running a tavern up here, you've collected a lot of odds and ends. Different men have come by, been enamored with you, they've left gifts. You've traded for things, and now you've amassed a small collection, and you've decided that you want to sell your tavern and leave. You want to travel to the great lands of Drekis to start a little store where you can sell your wares. We came wandering through. You asked the three of us if we'd like to escort you. You hired us for your services. We're going to go down to Valara. We're going to sail into Drekis, where you can open your store, begin your new life.
Sounds great.
How does a tavern owner get a chest full of magical items?
She sleeps with powerful men.
That's
For the
items.
fishy.
Is that really all I am to you?
Not to me, Alexandra.
Look,
That
people
doesn't
come
sound...
through. During times of war, even people armed with magical items come on through. Broken up different groups of folks. Not everyone survives. Wounded people arrive, die. I bear their body out in the woods. And what was theirs is mine. Someone else might need to barter with something. These things slowly pile up over time. And then I made a good trade. Sold my tavern for a couple of more items. Packed them in a box and came out here.
Teriel considers her respectfully. It's a very good idea, Alexandra. Brilliant improv. Nice backstory.
Staring at the eyes.
Well,
Do you have any items like this?
like what?
Like, what's in this chest? Like, sounds like this is a real story. Any odds and ends soldiers can leave items around?
Oh, well, I mean, if I did, I would put it in my chest and I'd sell it.
Oh. Get him.
It's an impressive chest.
True. All right, we're leaving in the morning.
Hold on. Okay, well, we go up to our room. I'm a tad concerned. Alexandra actually seems to be quite smart.
Too
What
smart,
was she
yeah.
thinking the whole time?
Well, my concern is, what if we get to Valera, and
I'm
then
drunk. I don't know.
what if we get to Valera and she tries to sell these items? It says we're her slaves.
We got
Like in
something.
that one play that we saw, The Prestige, when the dummy becomes too smart. You know,
What?
The
Good
play
movie.
in the
Good
Capitol
movie.
that we saw.
Wait, I don't remember this. Can you refresh me?
when the actor gets too powerful and realizes that he has all of the cards, he double crosses,
Hugh Jackman, yeah.
The Prestige, the movie, the play in the show. Yes,
Great movie. Great movie.
he doesn't know. I can't tell if he's trolling. Never mind. Move on.
No, wait. I'm just trying to remember when that happens in the movie.
Because to try and copy Christian Bale's trick, he hires an actor to be like a lookalike to be him, and then the lookalike realizes that his whole show hinges on the fact that he's the lookalike. So he keeps turning up drunk, and he basically like asks for more money, and Hugh Jackman has to pay him because without him, he's got no show.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, I remember. Yeah, okay.
So I'm saying, is she going to realize that she is the lookalike who hinges on this plan and then turn against
Yeah,
us?
oh, yeah, okay, yeah, gotcha. Okay,
Wait.
She would have to be quite conniving. That's also, like, pretty insane, right?
We have a canoe.
No,
Why not
We're not canoeing
just-
to Bontheris, if that's what you're about to say.
Well, we don't even have to canoe to Bontheris. We just have to canoe to, like, here.
That's
Okay, I don't
That's
know.
actually nuts.
Yeah, canoeing 100 miles? That's a lot of canoeing.
Sure. But we were talking about canoeing up here.
No, that's why we didn't do that, because that's like 150 miles of canoeing.
That's a better plan if you're planning to canoe over 100 miles than this. Because you're just canoeing to the middle of nowhere. Like, we'd be just as lost there as we are here.
This is sort of reasonable. It's like
Yeah,
20
let's-
miles.
Yeah.
Let's
Trying
just
to do it
that.
along this entire coast is going to be dangerous.
Oh, well, we would just canoe to, like, I don't know, here.
Let's carry on with the plan. I think it's going to be fine. Let's just pay this woman handsomely.
We need
We're
something.
giving her 100 gold, right?
Well, I said 50.
Yeah,
We're also giving her a life in Drekis.
Yeah, but
Maybe
what if
we
she
should
realize? What
reveal
if she
to-
gets to this man-owning land and like it's like this is actually some good shit? I want to stay
Then
here
we-
instead.
Then we candle out. If that
We
starts to
candle out.
happen, we candle out.
Fine. Okay.
And we wish her out of existence at that point.
Yeah, we use the
True.
wish girl.
Wait, can you? Yeah, just Nick. You have the ESP amulet. Can you just like keep an eye on her mind to make sure she's not trying to fuck us?
True.
You got it, Cyril. Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Okay.
Is she thinking about me?
Nick, or Koibu.
Okay.
Is she?
Oh, she's
about
thinking
me?
about you?
Yeah.
So you like go downstairs to see her again?
Yeah, like
Or whatever.
You know,
Yeah, what's she thinking? What are her general thoughts? Is she excited that she's about to fuck somebody below her, or is she looking for
give
a
it
new
a
life?
stretch, you know.
I'm gonna PM you, Nick.
Okay. I can't wait.
That's not good. We need
Erotic
to,
roleplay.
we need to kill her tonight.
Where are you sending me this message, Neal? Discord.
Yeah, I'm gonna PM it to you in Discord.
Yeah, I'm ready to get XP.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, we're probably at the end.
Yeah, time for bed, I think.
All right, let's find what spells I've cast.
There was something you guys have typed like a million fucking lines, but
Yeah, I'm
we-
looking for it.
Yeah, we did last week too.
Well, not last week.
Duh. I get a dumb look on my face.
Can you say it?
It's time to come upstairs and share it with the fucking class, then, Nick.
Just delete that, Neal.
I did because I don't want you remembering it verbatim.
Yeah, you better come up and talk fast, then. Emmerich.
I come upstairs and say, "All right, it's all good. She's on board.
All good. She's on board.
It's gonna be fine." Yeah.
What do you mean by it's gonna be fine? All right.
I mean, I read her thoughts and she's on board with the plan. It's gonna be great.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. Yeah. You guys can head out the next day to the coast. hop in your canoe, which is really just a hollowed out log at this point. It's not great. The stabilization's pretty shitty, but you've got some paddles, and between the four of you, you can keep it sort of upright. She does tell you that she gave the inn to one of the nearby people there, sold it for some cash, and is heading out with you guys on the canoe.
Good.
You leave Eric behind. You leave everyone else behind to hop in the water and row yourself along the coast. Luckily, you guys are going with the current, which heads in that direction. So it makes it a little bit easier. And yeah, you get well past the coast of Eridon. You start rowing past the overgrowth, which is named for the size of vegetation here. You got trees that are like 20 feet thick. And then rise like 300 feet into the canopy. The overgrowth is alarmingly large. Ferns whose stalks are the size of your arms, whose leaves are as big as you, if not larger, cover the entire coastline. You can hear birds chirping and the occasional very large bird flying out of the overgrowth to plunge into the sea and nip at something. There are falcons and eagles of extraordinary size here that could probably take you if they wanted it. But, you know, they're busy and you guys are armed and armored and a lot of you in a little boat. As you're out at sea, let's just do a quick check-in with Anton. What's up, buddy? How's Anton doing?
Anton's chilling. He got all of the bragging out of the way. This is a terrible idea. His brother even agreed with it, which makes him feel good. He got to kill the big night guy, and they got a bunch of fucking cool shit.
So Anton's pretty pleased.
Yeah, he furthered his ethos last week or 2 weeks ago, but I don't remember how. So he was pretty pleased about that.
Okay. Yeah. Mr. Tyrael.
Tyrael is ecstatic. We accomplished our mission by getting what seems to be the majority of the items. We were able to kill what is somewhat important Mystrian general guy. Maybe not like top tier, but like a somewhat important guy. If he was heading this mission. We've stayed like our encounters with people generally left them better off, or generally left them in an okay state. We didn't kill Eric, which is really good. And now we're helping this lady start a new life while also escaping. So we're like kind of doing good as we like go along and helping people. Yeah, we've minimized the amount of like fucked up options we've had to take, except for some reason Anton has been obsessed with killing and torturing animals. But I don't know about the horse thing at least. So yeah, so I think for the most part, I think Tyrael is like ecstatic with how things are turning out. Like this has been like gone much better than he would have expected, given the circumstances.
Do you trust the woman? The one from the dot and dash?
Not that much, but I trust Emmerich. And if Emmerich says things are good, then I have no reason to doubt. Emmerich does dumb things sometimes, but not like untrustworthy things. I don't think Emmerich would lie, unless it was to get more alcohol or something. Yeah.
What about you, Emmerich? Do you trust this woman?
Trust is a strong word, but I think she'll get us home. I kind of feel in two minds. Like, in one mind, the mission is successful at least, and we've got the stuff and we're going back. But I think those 2 days where he didn't have drink, he kind of lost his temper a little bit and sort of shouted at Tyrael and Anton a little bit. And
so he's clearly thinking that alcohol is a problem in his life and he should cut back, right?
Well, you know, we're feeling better now that we've got more to drink, and I don't know, maybe just feels a little bit of guilt, because I think at one point Anton apologized for making him angry, and I think that made him feel a bit bad.
What about the fact that your brothers all got to visit the ethereal plane without you, Mr. Wizard?
You know, it's early days for that kind of thing. The way things are going, I'll be able to get there myself sooner or later.
Well then, okay. You guys can arrive in Valara later that day, on in the evening. The city of Valara sends out a small ship to guide you in. They'll see the men aboard and the woman aboard. The chest between you guys all, your exhaustion from rowing this awkward canoe that keeps wanting to tip itself. And when you get into the port, you will promptly be approached and surrounded by guards as languages are tried to open lines of communication, eventually settling on Eridonian. And the lead guard here, a woman in plate mail with a spear in one hand, says to the four of you, "Welcome to Valara, strangers. What brings you here, and why are these men armed and armored?"
We nod and look towards our lady, Alexandria.
She will speak in Eridonian and say, "These are my bodyguards. I give you 1,000 apologies for their presence here, but we had to escape Eridon, and they came with me. We are only here to book passage on a ship to move to Drekis, and we bring with us our trading wares." And she motions to the box and the stuff that you are carrying. The guard replies back, "Well, men cannot be like this here. Please, disrobe them." And she turns to you guys and gives a shrug.
Yeah.
When you say disrobe, what do you mean by that?
I think it's implied it's weapons and armor. They're not
Okay.
asking you to get naked or anything.
Okay. Well, I haven't got any armor on, so I just give them my weapon.
Yep. You can set them down. They'll collect everything in a little pile, and the guard will walk around you all, poking at your sides with the butt of her spear to make sure that there's nothing like hidden underneath your pants or anything. None of you guys are trying to hide anything, are you?
What are you
my
talking
massive
about?
I do have a glass of spiders.
No, I'm not hiding anything.
Is that a bit weird? Maybe I ditch that off the boat before we get there.
The glass of spiders? Yeah.
It's clearly a spell component, right? So.
Yeah. And you don't... What about your spell book, Nick? Where's that? It's in your backpack? They're going to rummage through your packs as well, take any weapons. They'll see the spell book, discuss in Matavan what what to do with the spellcaster here. They decide to leave you be for the time. Nick, give me a charisma roll, though.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You don't want to fuck this up, Nick.
Ooh. Well, that'll do.
Okay.
I'll show him my symbol of Velthara. I don't think it'll do anything because clerics are probably not giving a fuck
Wait,
about
Neal.
here, but
Does having the ESP amulet give me advantage on this charisma roll? Because in a way, I can sort of second guess what they're thinking, where their suspicions are.
That's true. You're sort of gazing over them. Yeah, go ahead. Take an advantage
Or maybe
on
it
that
just
roll.
gives me a +2, you know.
Convenient.
Okay.
Oh, unfortunate. They will tell you that there are 2 ships leaving for Drekis tomorrow, and that you need to be on one of them, or else you and all your possessions will be forfeit.
okay, we'll get the fuck out.
So be it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are they going?
They'll lead you to a tavern down on the docks that is sort of kind of almost like an embassy, where the laws are a little bit more relaxed because you might have men on ships that come through this area and you need to somehow accommodate trading with nations that aren't in the same way. And you guys can live on this dock for the rest of the night. Prices are a little high here. It's going to be, there are 4 of you. You're probably going to want 3 beds at least. It's going to be like 5 gold for the night, and food and board and everything.
I'll remove 5 gold off the party sheet.
Nice
Perfect.
one, Anton.
We probably
Yep.
want to
Which-
get, I was going to say, we probably want to get to the end here. I feel bad for Nick, because Nick is up at, like...
Yeah, I'm trying to wrap us up
Yeah,
as
okay, gotcha.
seamlessly as possible.
Okay.
And in the morning, you can book passage on one of the ships that is headed to Drekis. There are 2 of them. Let me see where they go. 1, 2, 3. 4. The 2 ships are going. One's going to Bondundasir. And the other is going to Outlast on the far opposite corner. They're both pretty far
Okay, so-
from Wicktron Rorenta.
Bondundasir is the better
Bondunasir is
option.
fine. Because even
Yes.
regardless, if we get to Bondunasir, we can just take a boat from there to Bontheris, so...
Yep. Or even
Perfect.
Or travel,
carriage
but,
up.
We could just go along the road. Yeah.
We do
This
whatever
will
the
work.
fuck we want. True.
All right. You guys can head out the next day. The cost from Valara for, I assume you're paying for your friend,
Yeah.
for Alexandra. 255 miles. Oops. Times that is going to cost you 30 gold. and
Okay.
you will get there like 6 days later in Bondundas.
Fix from the party sheet.
Sounds good.
Is she coming with us to wait for on rent, or does she leave us here?
Figure that out later. Now I don't know.
I just want to ask her something
Well,
if she's departing.
she arrives in Bondundasir with you guys on the docks, your luggage in tow. You've had about 6 days of travel, 7 days of travel with the canoe and everything to get here. I'm sure it's come up. So what did you want to ask her?
I don't want to ask her until I'm about to leave her.
Okay, well, here you are. You're all in
So is she-
Bondundasir.
Yeah, but is she coming with us to wait for on rent, or is she leaving here?
No one has specifically extended an invitation for her to join you anywhere. So she hasn't made mention of leaving. And as you guys get off on the docks and she starts looking around, that's all she's doing. She's like checking out the new town.
We
You're
were
at the awkward point where you're about to leave and no one has said anything about what she's up to.
Alex, we were gonna head back to the capital if you want to come with. You maybe find more business opportunities there.
To the capital?
Yeah.
I suppose.
Well, I mean,
up to you.
Sure.
It's up to I mean, I don't know what you want to do at this point, but I mean, I think that this is kind of where our paths will separate now. Yeah.
Well, you can come with us, is what
yeah.
I'm saying.
Well, I don't know anything about Drekis, so if you were a new girl in town, where would it be best to set up?
It's too cold down here. There's nothing. No one comes down to Bondon, so you'd be better off in Wick for Rented.
Okay. I'll come with
Alright.
you then.
Okay, so I won't ask her my question yet.
Okay. And I take
Alright.
it you guys are going to rent a carriage or something to drive you all the way home instead of walking for
Hell
100
yeah.
miles?
Drive
whatever
us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But maybe do that next time.
Yeah.
Do we want to do XP today? So we don't.
It's going
Or
to
is that
take
gonna take
you 4 days and we'll call it 20 gold to get home. And we'll
I'll pay
just
it.
call it that way. And we can do, I know it's really late, so we can just call it here and we'll wrap up everything else.
Okay, we do it XP next time. Oh,
Yeah.
God damn it, Koibs.
Well, congratulations. You made it all the way back.
we did
You
it.
sure you don't want to
we
level
will-
up right now, Nick?
I mean,
We'll do all of those details
Yeah,
next
we'll
time
do
because
the
there's going to be
stats.
treasure to go through. There'll be experience to go through. There'll be stuff, and I know it's late.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it, guys.
Did we get everything? Are you allowed to tell us now? Because we're never going back.
I mean,
got-
there were a couple of untested things in another room, and the wizard and the cleric each had a couple of things, and there were like magical items, magical weapons amongst the soldiery who were using them. But none of that, like, you don't care if you have 5+1 swords instead of 7+1 swords, do you?
No.
So you got everything that I think you would be, most of the things you'd be really interested in.
Can we get this? What if we use this lady to like passively sell shit for us and like trade for shit?
That is a great question that we'll have next week
Okay,
on
gotcha.
Tomb of Scoria.
Okay. Let me take us to the one screen. Boom, boom. All right, I'm Destiny. You can find me at twitch.tv/Destiny. But below me, MrMouton, world famous Fall Guys and Among Us player. Go.
Yeah, I'm party game streamer now. All I'm gonna push is my merch shop, MoutonMerch.com. New hoodies, new shirts, and a new hat. So check it out. Thanks.
AG_Greenberg. Where can we find you?
Hey, yeah, since the last time we played, I've actually started streaming, so you can find me on Twitch or Twitter with the same, what Steven just said. Been playing Crusader Kings 3. Check it out.
I had to move this because of my flight. I had to move this D&D session like 2 hours forward, and Nick is up. I think it's what, like 4 a.m. or some shit over there now.
No, it's only 3 a.m.
3 a.m. Still, like way later. So congratulations to Nick. The only reason we did this today was because Nick was able to be a trooper and stay up late enough for it. So thanks a lot, Nick. Good job.
All right, Steve.
And then Koibu.
Just go watch Nick's streams.
Oh,
Yep.
thanks,
AG
man.
Greenberg.
All right, well, cool. Well, thanks a lot. We'll catch you guys next time. We should be back next week. I think at the normal time, everything should be okay. Yep. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.
Bye bye.
See you later.